Yo, it's Motion Mixtape. We back.
Motion Mixtape episode 4, yo.
Yeah, we
We're
already
finally
here.
back, bro. It's been
It's
a good week,
crazy.
bro. It's
Like,
crazy.
it's been a crazy grind so far. We've been putting in the work week after week, trying to get out these episodes for y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Just real. Speaking all that facts, speaking
Yeah,
motion,
bro. It's
trying to get everything out to y'all,
not gonna
bro.
lie. It was kind of hard at the beginning, just trying to get over the fact that you're sitting here for a long time, just trying to talk, and every
Yeah,
single episode you gotta talk about something different, you know.
yeah.
So it's definitely been good, but we definitely had a good ass episode last time.
Oh
It was
yeah,
a really good one. Some of
was
you guys came in
fire.
clutch with those questions, and they were fucking heat. We're definitely gonna be adding more of that. We're definitely gonna be adding guests. We're definitely gonna be adding more stuff. That's definitely gonna get you guys involved, and that's gonna be fun for the podcast and for us to talk
Oh
about
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely. Yeah, we got a lot coming for y'all, and it's just good keeping up this consistency and trying to put out episodes, like that. And we just want to bring good content to y'all, and you can showcase our improvement since that first
oh
episode.
yeah, for sure,
Definitely,
definitely.
not
We can,
stressing about necessarily what to talk about. We just come in here and it's just real.
yeah,
It's
real
just
shit. Like
talk
we just sit down
for
and we
sure.
talk about it. We don't have like a script. There's no guy behind there typing, and we're not reading, bro. I suck at reading, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
Like if I were to be in a position where I had to read off and talk at the same time and like act like nothing is behind that, like kind of like news,
Yeah,
bro, I would suck at that. Not gonna lie. I would
yeah,
stutter or I would like mess up the word. You feel me?
yeah. I'm not built for that.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
not
I don't
built.
know the people that can actually like look at the camera and read at the same time and make it look so
Oh
natural. That's
nah,
crazy,
I'm
bro.
saying like even in class when I got called to freaking read a part of the book, I was struggling. Like I could not sit
Bro,
back and read off of a
yeah.
script like that. I'm not built for that, bro.
It depended. Like definitely during like late middle school to like my first 2 years of high school, I was able to do it pretty well. But especially during elementary school when you did it a lot, bro, I was like I would get scared and I was like, please do not make me fucking read, bro. Because I would be
Yes,
like,
bro.
you would read a word and then like a word that you didn't know how to pronounce, it came up and
Yeah,
you're like,
you just
how
so,
the
so
fuck do I say this, bro?
exactly. And I
That's
mean, I
crazy.
still be mispronouncing shit. So
Oh God,
it's
bro.
just
Sometimes
one
you
of
get
those
nervous.
things.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
have to jitters,
exactly.
but you gotta get over it. But for sure.
Yeah.
How you been though, bro?
I've been good, bro. I just been locked in on this, and I'm happy to keep bringing out new episodes, bring out new content as much as we can. Just staying consistent with this. I've been talking to a couple of people around me, and they've been, seeing the stuff we've been doing and saying it's been pretty good. And you know, I was just talking to one of my boys the other day, and one of the biggest things is that taking that first initial jump to start the podcast was the step in the right direction because
Yeah.
a lot of people aren't willing to take that first step.
Yeah,
So
I know what you mean. No, definitely. I mean, it's like, we were talking about it last episode, like towards the end, where we're saying, oh, it's like sometimes you just gotta take a leap if you really want to do it. You gotta do it, and it was just, I'm glad that we're doing it, and for sure, like a lot of people have been asking me, hey, yo, what's up with the podcast? Like now, every single time that I see someone that I haven't seen in a minute, like it's always, oh, what's up with the podcast? And they're
yeah.
always asking me. So shout out to you guys that are tuning
Oh
in
yeah.
or that are like maybe not 100% watching it, but are like consistent or like curious about it, or give
Yeah.
it, even if you just like give us a view like on TikTok or on Instagram, we appreciate every single one of you guys. So
Oh yeah, of
it's
course.
definitely been good, doing this shit here. So hopefully little by little we'll grow this and
Yeah,
we'll get more
definitely.
content out to you guys. But any crazy news out there?
Dude, I've been keeping up with the media a little bit, bruh. Like just there's been some crazy stuff going on. Like I
What
don't
like what
know.
like what like
We
what?
can we can start off with like maybe I don't know. I don't want to touch too much on games because we focused on that like last
Yeah,
podcast episode.
yeah, for
But the
sure.
big news right now is that like GTA is going to be putting out their trailer for the new
Shit,
GTA 6 soon, and
GTA
I know
6,
everybody is hyped about that.
bro. That shit is gonna be, bro. Everybody was waiting for it, bro. GTA
Yes.
is like, it's just one of those games that never gets old, bro. It's an old game, bro.
Yeah.
Like the franchise as
It's
itself
old.
is old, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those that you can just go do random shit, bro. And I mean, GTA 5 has not died.
Yeah.
Everybody's still on
Exactly.
it. There's still like online GTA. There's still added missions and shit. So, it's definitely fun. And like for me, what I liked the best about GTA was the whole story mode.
Yeah.
Like being able to go through the stories and doing the missions. Like that's what I enjoy. Like I was grinding on the GTA when it came out. I done the story probably like around 5 times already.
Damn.
I was grinding on that story
Yeah.
mode. Not gonna lie, bro.
I mean, yeah, GTA was just one of those games that we all kind of, were waiting for, like the new GTA 6. We've been waiting on that game for so long, and it got to the point where everybody was just like, "Are they even gonna come out with a GTA 6?" Because they
Yeah,
were still updating GTA 5
yeah, I
up
know.
until like a couple of years ago. So everybody was worried about even getting a GTA 6, and there's so much like the joke now is like, "Oh, this dropped before GTA 6," or
Yeah,
like
bro.
it's an ongoing competition about who's gonna drop first, GTA 6 or Cardi. So
Oh shit, bro.
it's actually nice to see
Nah,
that
who's gonna
they're
drop first, GTA or Frank Ocean, bro?
dude, literally like is crazy, but it's nice to see that they're actually finally taking a step forward, and we're not just hearing teasers about the game coming out eventually. We're getting trailers soon, and that's the
Yeah,
big
not
thing
only
is
that, like
because
sometimes you will see like those fake like trailers of them, and
yeah,
you'll be like, bro, this is GTA 5, bro. What the fuck is
exactly.
this? No,
Exactly.
what are you trying to see in that new GTA 6, bro?
Bruh, I want to see a new map. That's the biggest thing I'm
No, no
ready
more
for.
No
Be
Santos.
I'm so ready to see a new map because I feel like it would be cool, which it might be a little unrealistic, and I'm not sure because I haven't been doing too much deep dive in the like backgrounds of what's going on with GTA 6.
Yeah,
But it would be nice to see them implement different maps. Like, oh, you could travel to like, but like it was like quick travel. So like
yeah.
it's like different sections of the map are like different parts around the world. Like you could go to New York
How
or
familiar are you with the GTA like story mode?
oh, I played like probably about 70% of it. Like I
You,
know what goes on in the story mode. I know
yeah,
like, when you get towards the end and you can pick like, I think it's which one of the characters
yeah.
actually
You pick
die.
Mike,
And
Trevor,
yeah,
or Franklin. I
and
think that's his
then
name. Yeah.
yeah, I went through like a bunch of the beginning parts of the story mode. Like I feel like I completed a big chunk of the story mode.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just it's because at some point, like part of the story, you go to like this town, because like the first mission, like the beginning of the game, is you like robbing a bank
Yeah.
at like a certain town
Mhm.
outside of Los Santos, and then like you eventually go back to the town, at,
Yeah.
like for some when Trevor finds out that Mike fake his dead
Oh
or he put
yeah,
someone
I
else,
remember that.
something about it. I don't remember it very well, but it was like I think one of the people that they had in the beginning, like one of the crew that was robbing the bank with them, like he died and they put him on the casket instead of Michael.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so it was some crazy shit, but they
Yeah.
go back to that. But it would be crazy though. Like imagine if you could go to like, Los Santos is basically LA, but like they have like a version of like New York,
Mhm.
and then they have like the old map from Miami Vice.
Oh yeah,
So they imagine
exactly.
if you could do that,
Like you could combine it, but I mean, like each
that'd be crazy
yeah,
though.
in like the GTA franchise, we got different maps. Like you said,
Bro,
we
that
got
whole game is
Vice
gonna be like
City.
fucking. That's gonna take your whole storage. Not gonna
Yes,
lie to
right. I
you,
mean,
bro.
you seeing how big these Call of Duties are nowadays, and like
Yeah,
even
bro.
GTA 5 was a huge game. GTA 6 about to be like a whole terabyte
Oh
to
god,
install.
bro.
It's about to be
Hey, but
crazy.
that shit's gonna be worth it though
You
for
know.
sure. I hope that they can add like more realistic stuff to it, like where you can go to like any building or any store or any
Yes.
house, like you start doing like more crazy shit.
Yeah, I think that's what everyone's waiting for is just the little details that
Yeah,
will make the game
like
so much
imagine if you
better.
were able to go to any house and like rob it or
Yeah,
something, and like, cause sometimes like you could do that with certain houses, but not all of them.
yeah,
And like that would be crazy thing to do. Or what else would be dope? Or like any building, or like you can destroy
yeah,
buildings and houses. That would be dope.
yeah. I think people are trying to see like new cars too, updated cars.
Updated
See, like
cars.
people are trying to see a lot of new
They
stuff
should
come
make
with
Andrew
this.
Tate a fucking
Oh
playable
my
character,
god,
bro.
bro.
That
That would be
would
too
be fucking
insane. That would
funny,
be that would
bro.
be stupid, bro. You'd have all the Andrew Tate clones coming
Andrew
out there,
Tate, bro. Yeah.
coming on GTA talking about some top G shit.
Yeah,
No,
fucking they add
bro.
the Bugatti to the fucking car catalog. That'd be crazy though.
Yeah, I just hope it lives up to the hype,
Yeah.
because it's
No, I
I
feel like it
I
will.
I
I
know
feel
it
like if they're
will.
taking this long, it better
It's
come out to
going to.
something good.
It's going to. I think they even though it's been a long time, I feel like they still took a reasonable time at the same time because
Yeah.
GTA 5 was a very long like lasting game.
Yeah.
It didn't die out really at any point in time in its career. I feel like I don't really think it had a big fallout.
It's
And
almost been like 10
especially
years now.
yeah, and especially with the implementation of RP, like everybody was still on GTA even this year. So
Yeah.
it GTA 5 definitely hasn't died out one bit, I feel like. So it'll be interesting to see how they
Yeah.
live up to that hype with GTA 6.
Yeah, we'll definitely be hopping on that GTA
Oh
6
yeah.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
That's the what else you got for me, bro? Any
Um
news, bro? My boy out he got he was telling me earlier he got some good news, so
Dude,
I'm letting
I'm
him.
I'm I'm staying locked in within the motion,
Yeah,
bruh. You
all
feel
right. Let me
me?
know
You got
what is
anything crazy going on? If not, like
anything crazy. Not right now, bro. Honestly, I've been hella focused like on work and shit. So it's hard.
oh
I don't
yeah,
stay on media too much, bro.
I feel you.
Um,
I mean,
but I know we were
let's talk a
talking
little bit
like
about it.
one thing that I was kind of funny to me today is I was in my class right now in my history class, and we're just history like you don't talk about like the history, but you also talk about politics, bro.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like that one time that they fucking stormed the Capitol, bro. That shit was
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
That shit
that
is
was
funny, bro.
crazy. That was so crazy. It was so random too. Like it was just one of those things where it's like you look back on it and it's like, what the fuck
What
actually
the fuck was
happened?
going on, bro?
Like,
How well, first off, how the fuck do you let the people actually storm the
yeah,
Capitol, bro? Like, we have one of the best armies in the world. We have like,
top
the
notch
Secret Service. Like,
security.
we have crazy shit, and all of a sudden, these white boys can come up to the fucking Capitol
It
and storm
stormed the
it, bro.
Capitol. Like that's insane, bro.
Bro, there's no way. Like, they just had to let them, bro.
I
There's no way
know.
that like they didn't stop them,
Yeah,
bro.
there's got to be like some background stuff going on with that because ain't no way they were just able to walk through the Capitol like
With
that.
fucking
And it's
weapons and like
crazy,
that threats and shit.
like that was 3 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
Like
no, well, that was like 2021,
2020,
2021. I
something
think
like that.
it's
It was like
yeah.
almost around like 2, 3 years ago. Like it's crazy how fast time has flown since
That's
then.
crazy, bro.
And like you mentioning with work now, like we're starting to get old. We're
Yeah.
starting to get old real
Imagine
fast. And
imagine being there. Imagine like the cleaning lady just fucking being on the fucking, cleaning the windows and shit. And all of
just
a
saw
sudden
like,
a bunch of white people just run in the Capitol and start
nah, bro.
destroying shit, bro. That's
Uh,
that's
that was
crazy.
insane. And it was like it was a little not weird, but it was interesting seeing that too because in 2018, 2019, I took a trip to Washington DC for the school,
Yeah.
and we also went during the time of the government shutdown. So I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember when the government shut down for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It was like a couple of like things talking about it, and it didn't affect too much on the outside. I feel like for us, but in DC it shut down a lot of the buildings, so we couldn't go and tour a lot of the stuff there. But one thing we were actually able to do was go inside like the Congress building and like the House and see the House and the Senate like in their sessions.
Oh, for
And
sure.
it's crazy because it's like you think like, oh shoot, like you were just there
There.
and
And
now
now
you
that
see
shit.
like a couple years later it got raided and it's like I can vision the outline of like like you can vision how I felt when I was there, and that was interesting to think about when they actually raided the
Nah,
Capitol.
bro.
I was like, what the
Honestly, I
fuck?
know it's a crazy thing because it's actually like we're discussing in history, and it turns out it's like a really like important part of history now, or
Hmm.
like modern history. But like people, I guess, didn't care, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody was on Twitter that day, bro. You know
yeah.
what's so crazy to me? You can find out anything on Twitter. Anything that happens that's important, everybody
It's
fucking
all on
on
Twitter.
Twitter, bro.
Like yeah, Twitter. Like I don't use Twitter a lot just because Twitter is stupid, but
Bro, everybody be on Twitter,
but it's
bro.
like
Twitter
you
is
can find
funny though.
everything on Twitter. So like if you
Yeah,
ever want to stay in touch with what's going on, Twitter, you'll definitely find out
yeah.
information there. Same, I mean, Instagram a little bit too, cause some pages post a lot, but mainly
No,
Twitter.
Instagram be on some crazy shit. I be going
Yeah,
through my reels, bro. I just be seeing memes, bro.
yeah,
Yes,
nah.
Instagram is one of
Instagram
those
be on like,
crazy shit.
yeah,
Instagram reels be funny as fuck, bro. Like,
yeah.
usually when I'm at the office and I have nothing to do, like I already finished my work, bro. I be going through Instagram reels, bro.
Hmm.
And I try so hard
It's
not to
always
fucking
some
laugh because
stupid
it's
shit.
stupid ass
It's
shit,
always
bro.
some stupid shit, bro.
That's crazy. And then you go on TikTok and it's like different. Or have you seen like the same video that you post on Instagram and then
And then
TikTok and
TikTok.
the comments be so crazy,
Yes,
bro. The
bro.
different comments are funny as
Yes,
shit,
or
bro.
like it's funny too, cause like with all the memes, and you're talking about Instagram real memes, and sometimes I'll be on TikTok and I'll see a video, and people are like, "Bro, you gotta put this on Instagram Reels." So it's like that ongoing joke that Instagram Reels has all the like stupid shit
No, bro.
to
Instagram
find.
Reels is just like it's built different. The comments, the fucking content,
Yeah,
it's crazy,
it's
bro.
crazy. It's so crazy. I haven't
Bro.
like I don't know. I haven't been keeping up too much with but I mean, I do be seeing a lot on Instagram on some of these pages, and one of the things that I feel like I've seen recently, because I know we were touching up on music the last podcast
Yeah,
episode,
yeah, no. I mean, we
but
always talk about
yeah, we
like
always
touch on
talk about
music.
music. We can always talk about
Everybody
music,
loves music,
but
bro.
it's kind of insane because I saw like an article talking about how last week when like the first week number sales came out for like the new albums and stuff like that, and like Taylor Swift just dropped her album,
Yeah.
there was actually like in the top Billboard 100 or the Billboard 200. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was all women in the top 10. And I thought that was pretty interesting to see because, like, even though, Drake just dropped his album probably about a month ago, and there's been a lot of albums going on.
Yeah, you know, we
It's
had
just
that Bad Bunny one,
yeah,
and there's like a
exactly.
lot of good or like top artists are coming out with
Uh-huh.
albums. So it's definitely crazy to see that they were in like any of
Is
them on
any
the
of the
top
top
10.
artists, and a lot of it, yeah, was Taylor Swift, but even you had Doja Cat had a song in there still,
Yeah,
and then I forgot who I think it was Cardi B that had a song on there. And it was just interesting to see because I don't listen to like Taylor Swift at all, and
yeah,
I mean I've listened to Cardi B and Doja Cat like very briefly, but I
yeah,
haven't like really listened to much of their catalog. But
bro.
it's just crazy to see
No,
how much
women artists are like
they're taking
they're
over in a
taking
way.
over, bro. They're top tier, bro. Have you seen that? I'm a bad little bitch, and it's like a
Yeah.
Barbie. Yeah, bro, that song is
Bruh,
stuck in
that
my
song is
head,
trending
bro.
right now,
That
bruh.
shit, blue. Did Blueface write it? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was they were talking about Blueface is like it was like his baby mama's song, but like he wrote it or something.
I don't know, bro. But whoever wrote that shit,
That
bro,
shit is
she killed
fire.
it. That shit is a vibe, bro.
Dude,
That
I
shit is
mean,
going. That shit is trending on TikTok, bro.
yeah,
And like, I feel like nowadays, like, bro, I don't know. I just feel like girls be getting like female artists be getting all the attention on TikTok for sure.
definitely.
Like you seen with like Ice Spice, like all her songs be going
Mhm.
trending on TikTok. But they're hard, bro. Like low
Yeah,
key, like TikTok songs before it was like if you listen to a TikTok song before, it
you
was
were
kind of like
clown on, you're
on
like,
you, but
oh
now
my,
everybody listening to TikTok
yes.
songs, bro. Like Ice Spice with Munch and the what's that boy's a liar? What's
Oh
the
yeah,
song?
this boy's a liar with
Yeah,
Pink
that
Panthers.
song is
Yeah,
crazy,
that shit
bro.
was hard.
The
But
fucking Barbie one.
yeah,
What's another one? And
Deli,
yeah,
Deli's a new one that's
yeah, no,
trending on
but those
TikTok
those
too.
TikTok songs are hard now. But before, like, if you were catching like if they catch you listening to TikTok songs,
Yeah,
they would
they
clown on
clown
your
you.
ass, bro.
I mean, they still do too. I mean, I see so many comments where people would just be in the TikTok page and they're just like, "Yo, Brad, like you have TikTok taste," and I'm like, "What is TikTok taste? We were using Instagram, we were using SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Like everyone grew up in the SoundCloud era. Would that make them like any different?
yeah,
Like
like you got
TikTok is like the
SoundCloud,
new
yeah,
like TikTok is the new platform now. So
yeah,
it's
and we
like
were literally talking about it last podcast too, where like TikTok is just
it's the
like
new
it's a
platform.
new platform. Like everything's on TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
You want to go trending, be on TikTok. But for sure, I mean, yeah, I mean, this female artist definitely deserve it. I mean, there's definitely some, bro. There's a lot of good female artists out there.
Yeah.
We were talking on the first episode about how Sis is so hard, bro. Sis
Yes.
is tough,
This
bro.
is tough.
And I'm kind
And
of sad I wasn't able to go see her at the
I'm
concert,
so
bro.
excited for that this weekend,
Yeah.
man.
Oh
Like
yeah, my boy's gonna go see
she's
her.
gonna be one of the people at
Headliners, huh?
the yeah, the Flognaw Festival. That's gonna be so
Yeah,
tough.
that's gonna be tough,
Cause there's
bro.
a bunch of my favorite artists that are there, and like I get to kind of see them all in one spot, and that's gonna
Yeah,
be fire.
that's for sure. Hopefully she does Coachella next year,
Oh
cause
yeah,
that's where I'm gonna be at.
I think she might. I feel like
Who
she
do you think is
might.
gonna be a Coachella lineup?
Dude, I feel like she's got to be up there.
It's
She's had
gotta
a
be
crazy
someone that has
year.
like a crazy year. Cause
That's what
like
I'm
last
saying.
year, it was like Bad Bunny was one of the headliners and he had
Hmm.
like the tour and everything.
Yeah.
So he had a crazy year. Or like Metro was
Hmm.
one of not headliner, but he was there. Like I feel like a lot of artists that had a really good year before that, they usually tend to go to
Yeah.
Coachella.
Well, SZA's definitely got to be there.
Bro, if
Travis
SZA
has
goes
had a
there,
phenomenal year.
fuck
I
Travis
don't
had a
know.
Travis had
That
a
might be
fucking
interesting.
festival.
That might be interesting.
Travis at Coachella. You think they
Yeah.
let him do that?
I don't know. I feel like they might not with
With
all
the
of the
whole that stuff,
background.
yeah, with festivals
But
for
if
sure.
they're like giving him a pass, Brad, Travis at Coachella might be
Yeah, I mean,
tough.
I don't know. I feel like Coachella is also very diverse, so it's
Yeah.
not gonna get too out of control, you know. Like it's
Exactly.
different to have Travis at like Rolling Loud to have
Hmm.
Travis at Coachella, because like
Yeah.
Rolling Loud, you know, like everybody's gonna go there to listen to hip hop,
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
like Coachella, you get like a bunch
A
of
bunch
different
of
artists.
different. Yeah.
So maybe, hopefully, yeah, because I'm trying
It'll
to
be
like,
interesting to see the headliners for that because I feel like almost all of the albums I've heard this year, like it seems like a lot of people are having a crazy year.
yeah, bro.
So it'll be interesting, and then we don't know who.
Drake back at Coachella.
Bruh, that would be tough. I don't know how. Like I don't know if he would do it, but
I
that
think he
would be
would. He
tough.
already done it,
Yeah.
but definitely it would be tough to see that shit.
Again. Yeah.
Or who else? Who else? I don't know. I feel like that would be some of the artists that we know. Maybe some other
Yeah.
artists. Hopefully not Taylor
Because it's
Swift,
probably a
bro.
big variety.
Yeah, no hate
Probably
me,
not
bro.
Taylor Swift.
No,
That's
bro.
not. I don't listen to Taylor Swift, but I thought that was pretty
I don't know,
interesting how
bro.
she's like taking over charts like that still
bro.
because she has
She's
a
just
very
like,
good
no, not
influence.
gonna lie, bro. Taylor Swift, like, although I don't listen to her music like that, she has motion, bro.
Yeah, I'm
She has the
saying,
most motion
like,
out of every artist out here, bro.
who do you think is like some of the most influential artists probably of our generation right now?
Our generation right now. Oh, well, like for sure, like I feel like worldwide Bad Bunny has like the
Yeah,
crazy,
definitely. He has
because
motion.
not only did he come out like with a different genre, but he did it doing like speaking Spanish.
Yeah,
And we already had like Latin artists out there like
but he did it
Pitbull or
different.
like, bro, not gonna lie, talking about Pitbull, he would be crazy at the Super Bowl
He would
halftime.
be. Pitbull is tough.
Pitbull is tough, bro. Low key people underrate Pitbull so
Pitbull is
much.
so tough.
Pitbull has the most like, he has just hits.
Yeah,
Any song that he puts out,
he
it's just a
has
hit.
multiple hits. It's not
Bro,
just
it's
like
not
he
just
has
one.
multiple hits,
Even
right?
like his songs and features, bro. Like
Yeah,
Pitbull is tough. And you listen to Pitbull at a party, bro, everybody's going
everybody's going
wow.
wild.
And you know,
Everybody's
like
going wild.
his songs are not like the most explicit or anything, but they're fucking tough.
Yeah.
Like you go to a party and they put hotel service,
Mhm.
bro, it's over. Everybody is
Yes,
bumping
right.
to that, bro.
Yes.
Time of Our Lives.
Yes,
What's
right.
another good one? He has one with J Lo. I forgot the name of it. Ah,
I don't know.
ah,
I
I
do
don't know.
know
He
he has one with
has,
J Lo.
yeah, he has one with J Lo. It's really no fuck. I forgot the name of it. But if you guys figure it out,
Yeah.
let us know in the comment. But there's a song with J Lo that
And
that's really
Timber's a
good.
white girl classic.
Yeah, Timber's
But Timber's
tough,
still
bro.
tough, you know?
Fireball
Yeah.
is tough.
Fireball is tough.
Nah, or like even going back to his like old first stuff like Culo and all this shit, bro.
Mhm.
It's just
He's
people
got
just go
hits.
hard,
Yeah.
bro.
He definitely has hits. I definitely agree with you on the Bad Bunny statement having emotion because Bad Bunny has hella emotion
Bro,
now.
Bad Bunny has,
He's up there.
he's up there.
The
I mean,
weekend.
influential for sure. The Weeknd is like, he's just on another level, bro.
Mhm.
Okay, so technically everybody says that Michael Jackson is like the GOAT of singers, but who would you
Mhm.
put in his level?
Oh my. See, it's crazy because I just talked about this in a class. I was talking about how I like The Weeknd. Like I think The Weeknd is pretty good, but I think in a sense that people tie him to the next Michael Jackson, and I just I don't sit with that, bruh,
You
because
don't
it's
say
like
it?
Michael Jackson is like too elite, but at the same time, I don't want to be one of those people that are like, yeah, back. Even though I didn't grow up on Michael Jackson's like during his time in the career, like I grew up on his music like mostly post of his death due to my siblings, but I don't want to be that person that's like, yeah, back in my day, bruh,
Back in my day.
this was who was the heat, you know, like nobody can compare, you know. It's kind of like how people do that debate with like, you know, even in sports, you see
Yeah,
people like, oh yeah, but LeBron doesn't touch Jordan when LeBron's literally like right up there or
yeah,
right behind him, you know. So
yeah.
I
I
don't
know
want to
what you
sit here
mean.
and say that nobody can touch Michael Jackson, but it's also at the same time that like I don't think that any artist really mainly like I mean I don't think that there hasn't been an artist that has not replicated his motion because we have people like Taylor Swift who definitely
Yeah,
replicates a lot of motion right now. Drake replicates a lot of motion. The Weeknd replicates a lot of motion. If anybody I could say that could sing as close to Michael, it would probably be The Weeknd. But
as close. Not gonna
I just
lie to you,
don't
bro.
think
Talent wise, like fully talented artist, Bruno Mars.
Bruno. Yeah, Bruno
Bruno,
too, bro.
bro.
Bruno too.
I love The Weeknd. Like The Weeknd is one of my top five. Actually, right now we'll speak about that right now.
Yeah,
But Bruno Mars, bro,
Bruno
he
is
has
too
hits after
nasty.
hits.
Yeah,
He knows how
definitely
to sing. He knows how to dance. Like I feel like if anybody's close to Michael Jackson,
is
is
Bruno.
Bruno.
That's fair. I don't hear that a lot too, so that's actually really
No,
fair.
Bruno Mars
I
is
could
her
get by that.
goated,
I
bro.
could get by that more than I can get by The Weeknd to Michael. Cause I don't see any artist having the same motion as Michael. There's artists that are close, but I just don't see any artist that has had the same motion as Michael. So like, you know, people were literally fainting in his presence, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I just don't see that happening nowadays. So but I don't want to be that guy that's like, you
You
know,
think he would
like I
still be
said.
making music if he was alive?
Um
I mean,
I
how
don't
old would
know.
Michael Jackson be
Cause
if he
he'd
was
probably
alive?
be like what? He passed in 2009 and he was like what, 40 something, 50 something.
Let's
So
yeah.
so
So it'd probably
he'd
be like
probably be in like his
late 50s,
late
early
50s, early
60s.
60s, maybe late 60s. I don't know. Somewhere around there, I'm thinking. So it would be like one of those things where he could go the route of probably touring a little bit still, but he
I don't.
couldn't
I
do
don't think he
anything
would tour
crazy.
though.
I
But I
don't
think
think he was
he
on.
could for sure sing though. I feel
Yeah.
like he would still do features or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
definitely. I feel like he would do features, but I don't feel like he would do anything crazy like put out an album. And plus, he was already at that time in his career. Like I feel like he probably was like too. I don't want to say he was too overwhelmed with the fame,
No,
but I
I
feel like
mean
if
it's
he was still
crazy.
alive, I don't know if he would even want to be in the famous like
Yeah.
especially in this time and age. I don't even know if
No,
he'd
right
want to
now,
be in the.
imagine, bro, with
Yeah,
TikTok and everything, Michael, bro,
I don't
there's no
even
way
know if he'd want to be in that scene.
bro. It's just crazy. Like, imagine being that to that point where you're so famous you can even go out. Like,
Yeah,
even if you're like in a like all 5% 10 car, like everything, and
yeah.
people still
People
like
still
know this
recognize
is
you.
you,
Yeah,
like, fuck,
you
that'd
don't
be
have
so
a
tough.
life. You
Yeah, bro.
don't have a
That
life.
literally he never had a life. Like since he was little, since he was like in the Jackson 5, like
That's what I'm saying.
he already was surrounded by fame, and then just as he grew up, he just got to the point where like you
He's
can't.
been around fame his entire life. He
Yeah,
never
bro.
had an actual life,
I mean, it's already been like well, almost more than
It's
like 10
almost been
years,
it's
11
almost
years.
been 20. It'll be 20 years in 6 years
Yeah, so
since
it
he's passed.
and
So
yeah, everybody's still like, it's
still
still the
knows
most
about him.
famous person out there,
Yeah,
bro. It's crazy.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
definitely crazy. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want to get to the point where I can go out in
Yeah,
public by myself.
exactly. Like or like you feel like you see all these famous people having to walk with security guards, and I think I might have mentioned this on a previous podcast, but like you see people now, like even Justin Bieber, there's a little time lapse of him from the start of his career and like seeing the paparazzi and he's like, yeah, I love it, yeah, I love the paparazzi, and then you see him now and he's like, can I just live my life,
Can I
like
just
get
live
out of
my
my
life, bro?
face.
Like, imagine you're just at the fucking gas station putting gas, and just a fucking group of people go like, "Hey, let me get a
I'm
picture. Let me get a
saying,
picture, bro.
and
Like,
that's
let me
all
put
you
gas,
hear.
bro."
That's all you hear. It's like there's a right place and a wrong time for all that. Like you gotta judge wisely. Like if a celebrity's out just by themselves because they want to experience regular human things, like
Yeah,
they're
bro.
like shopping for groceries or they're out with their family, like don't bother them, bruh.
Yeah, bro. That's
Like
crazy.
that's crazy. Like I think you mentioned it before. You said you don't know if you would go up to a
No,
celebrity.
I don't know. Like, if I
Eh,
see a celebrity like with their family doing their own thing, like,
Yeah, absolutely not.
I'll. Yeah, I mean, it's hard too. Like, depends on the celebrity too. But
Yeah,
like, it's just like you just see them out there, trying to do something. Like, don't go bother them. Maybe
exactly.
if anything, if you walk past them, be like, hey, a huge
Yeah,
fan, good job, or whatever.
exactly.
Like a quick shout out, but don't be bugging them. Like, hey, let me get a picture. Like,
Exactly.
don't be all up in them, bro. That's
Yeah.
just crazy. I don't know who I heard this from, but there was like this celebrity that I don't know if it was one of the guys from One Directions or I don't know. But some like this celebrity posted a picture like, "Hey, I got no milk for my cereal," and then all of a
Hmm.
sudden, like, two fans come with milk to
What
their
the
house,
fuck?
bro.
Yeah,
Imagine,
hell no.
bro.
And I
Would you be like that, bro? Not gonna
no,
lie, bro.
absolutely not.
Not gonna lie, bro. If I was a celebrity, I knew that shit would happen. I would start putting shit in my fucking story all the time. Like,
And
I got
being
no
like,
toilet
yeah,
paper.
and then people would just pull up. Yeah, see, I mean, like that would be cool for that sense, but then you would get the
No,
weirdos and it'd
imagine,
be
yeah,
scary. Like I think right now, Mac DeMarco, I don't know if you listen to him at
yeah,
all,
yeah, yeah.
but like I think he does a thing where he invites his fans to come like have coffee with him and
What the?
like
That can
either
turn and go
play,
sad quick.
and like that's cool, but that could literally turn south so
What
quick.
if you invite someone like it might maybe they look nice and shit, and all of a sudden they're like they kill you or something, bro.
Yeah,
Like that's scary too.
exactly. Or
Like
like
even me as
they're
myself,
plotting
bro.
on
Even
you.
that I'm like a nobody, bro, walking around and just seeing random people or shit, like it scares me, bro. Imagine not being
Yes,
known and shit. And
exactly.
some fans be crazy, bro. Some fans be like getting fucking obsessed and
Yeah.
shit.
You don't know everyone's intentions, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's definitely tough with that. But going back to like
You were mentioning top fives.
top five. Yeah, we were definitely talking about top five. And that was one of the questions that we had last time, but we were not able to answer it because Loki, we had like a long ass episode last
Yeah.
time. So we're trying to keep it chill today. But top five artists right now. And not only the top five, like your top five, but like your favorite song from them.
My favorite songs right now. Okay. So if I had to say my top five artists currently at this moment, like in terms of like enjoyment, like just them being my favorite, like their careers, like all of that stuff, bruh. I definitely, in no order, well, I'll put it in order
You put it
actually.
in order?
I'll put it in
Fuck.
order. So
All right, go,
I'm gonna
go,
start
go.
with the one. The one I'm gonna say Drake. I know I'm gonna get so much for that. People gonna be, people are always like, Drake. I'm gonna say Drake just because I don't care if you want to call me a Drake dick rider,
Bro.
but from the beginning of his career, from the beginning of his studio albums to now, he just got classics. And
Drake is
literally,
Drake, bro.
literally from I think his lowest studio album selling was honestly Nevermind, and that even still sold numbers. Like he's gonna always sell numbers.
Bro,
My
Drake
favorite
is Drake,
song,
bro. Like you don't even gotta explain it. People know. People will be clowning on him, but still believe. I clown on him. Not gonna
but
lie to you.
he's
He
still
like. I
Drake.
mean, I don't like clown on him to hate, but like
But
just to
like,
make fun of
yeah,
him.
exactly.
But
Drake the
like Drake
type
is
of
Drake, bro.
dude,
Try Drake is Drake, bro.
like Drake the type of dude memes. Like that's just funny. I
That
don't
shit
give
is
a fuck.
funny,
But
but
my favorite song from him probably at the moment is either The Ride
oh shit.
on
Okay. On
what's it called? I lost
fucking
Take Care.
take care. Shit,
Yes,
bro.
like
We're
the
about to
background vocal. I'm
take
pretty
it.
sure is that the Weekend on the background vocals for that song?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that's so tough. That's probably my favorite song by him
Yeah,
right now.
bro.
That's been on repeat. And also, even though it's recent, Slime Me Out has been on repeat.
Slime me out is
And
tough.
I honestly think Slime Me Out can go down as like a top 20 Drake song.
Yeah.
Cause that not only is that the first collab with him and SZA, but that shit is so fire. And
Slime me,
everyone keeps talking about his month run from January to December in that
bro.
song.
I'm
And
gonna
that
get
shit
that
was
calendar. Put that shit
so
on my office. I'm not gonna lie to
tough.
you.
That shit was so
That
tough.
shit was so
Like
tough.
I don't care how new
All right,
that
quick
is.
question before you keep going.
Yeah.
Slime me out or from time with Janae.
Oh.
And I know we're doing having this conversation again, bro. But it's once again Cesar versus Janae, bro.
Oh my,
Who is it gonna be?
it's too early. From time.
From time.
From
Yeah,
time.
I agree with you.
I like Slime Me Out a lot, bruh, but From Time has some of the craziest like Drake's flow on that song was phenomenal. Like the
Drake.
lyrics on that song was phenomenal. The chorus from Janae was phenomenal. That song is forever gonna be a classic.
Yeah, from
And
time
that's
is
on
just
one of his
such a
best
classic.
albums.
Oh,
So
for sure. No, yeah.
yeah.
Look, generally speaking, I would, Cesar over Janae. We talked this
Yeah.
on the first episode, but Janae ate
On
on
that
from
song.
time, bro.
Yes, bro. That song is
She
so
ate,
tough.
bro. That was so tough
Yeah.
for sure. All right, you can keep going.
Next, I would probably say J Cole. It's kind of iffy between J Cole and Kendrick, but the reason why I think I would put J Cole 2 and Kendrick 3 is because I grew up on the both of them, but I grew up listening to more J Cole than I did Kendrick, and I really only started recently getting heavy into Kendrick stuff,
Yeah.
like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Other than that, I had heard his main hits like All Right and DNA and Money, like Money
Yeah.
Trees. I heard all of his main stuff, but then when you actually go and listen to some of his deeper stuff, like he's a
Bro.
very phenomenal artist. He will always be in my top 5. But I just think I have Cole on him more for like the personal ties I have
Yeah.
to some of Cole's albums, like For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
That's
For
my
Your Eyes
favorite
Only.
Cole album.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't
I
care.
think that's his best.
That's his
over
best.
over 2014
Yeah.
Forest Hill Drive.
Oh, that 100%. And even
Yeah.
the last song on the album, which is For Your Eyes Only, like that song is so long, but
it's just full of bars, bro.
it's full of bars, it's
It
full of
has the
storytelling. It's
storytelling,
just
meaning. It's good.
it's got good meaning. That album has definitely got like a special place in like me growing up in like my heart, because I
Yeah.
definitely listening to that and growing up with that has put Cole, and his features are phenomenal.
Yeah,
but
bro.
my favorite song from him is definitely For Your Eyes Only. That song is just
Okay.
like word for word throughout the entire song. It's fire. You
Yeah.
gotta like it. If you actually go and sit down and listen to that song and really listening to the lyrics, it's an amazing song.
Yeah.
And then for Kendrick, my favorite song by him would be probably either Duckworth or XXX.
Duckworth for sure.
Because Duckworth, that the beat switches, the storytelling, once again, phenomenal. And then XXX, the beat switch in that song, and then also having the YouTube feature, that song is fire.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's definitely for sure. So all right, you got 3 down.
I got 3.
You
For
got 2 more.
4, damn. I'm gonna jump to 5 real quick. For 5, I'll probably put Tyler. I wanted to put Tyler 4, but for 5, I'd probably put actually no, switch. I put Tyler 4, and at the 5, damn, I don't even know
The
it.
5.
Okay, I'm gonna just say my favorite song for Tyler is damn, I don't know. At the moment, it might be Answer.
Okay, I haven't heard that one.
Like,
I'm not
it's
a big
off of
Tyler
Wolf.
guy.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, probably between Answer or Heaven to Me. That's
Okay.
off of his like Call Me If You Get Lost,
Yeah.
like deluxe edition, with like he dropped like some of his older songs, and Heaven
For
to
sure.
Me is tough. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'll
not,
probably
I'm not
say
a big
that's my
Tyler
favorite
fan,
song.
and I don't know. I just haven't like I don't know how to word it, but it's like I know he has good songs. I know he has like really good albums, but for some reason I
You
just can't
can't
get
get
into
into
him.
'em. That I mean, I was that way for a long time too. Like I remember on the bus one day, one of my friends tried to put me on this Tyler song called Okra, and I thought it was stupid. Like I thought it like the song was offbeat. It sounded stupid to me. I was
Yeah,
like, who the fuck is this Tyler the Creator dude? But then
yeah.
like when Flower Boy came out and everyone was talking about that, I gave him a listen. Flower Boy is my favorite Tyler album. That album is phenomenal. Even Call Me If You Get Lost is like up there too. But a lot of people will say Igor is his best, and it's really good. But I just Flower Boy is my favorite Tyler album. That album is too tough. But probably my favorite song right now is maybe between Answer and probably Glitter
Okay,
off of Flower Boy. But
okay.
I've been listening to a little bit more of his album Wolf and Answers on that album. So I probably go with Answer for the time being, but overall Glitter.
Yeah,
And then for the five,
the five. Who
I
you got
have a
for
very
five?
basic top five, but I don't
Oh,
care.
my
But
my top five is like more. It's like hella mainstream, but I don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
I don't give a fuck. For the five, I probably would say, this is interesting. This is interesting. I know recently. No, I'm not gonna say him. I'd probably say Frank.
Frank
I'd probably
Ocean.
say Frank, just
Frank Ocean.
because even though I don't listen to him as much as I wish I did, like really because I shuffle my playlist so I don't go and click him. But when I do want to listen to Frank Ocean, every time I listen to it, it's
It hits.
phenomenal. Every time, even though he hasn't dropped recently, it's phenomenal. And I know I just said like in the last stream that like he hasn't dropped in so long that like you said you felt like Anderson Paak was
Yeah,
probably
no,
better than
I'm
him.
still live by that, bro. Anderson Paak is better than Frank Ocean,
So I
and
can
and
get
I
by
love
that.
Frank Ocean, but Anderson Paak is better.
I can get by that, but I feel like in the current moment I listen to so like too much Frank Ocean that it's good. And then there's a few artists that are kind of like intertwined with that fifth spot. Like it fluctuates. Sometimes it's like
Yeah,
SZA.
that Fed spot is always it
Sometimes
always changes for sure for me too.
sometimes it's like SZA. Even like recently I've been listening to a lot more Utopia. So Travis might be creeping up there, but I don't want to say Travis is in my top five. But he's still like a respectable artist to
Yeah,
me.
I get you.
But yeah, it fluctuates a lot for that fifth spot. But
I got
that's
you.
typically my top five on a good day. I know that took really long, but
No, it's all good, brother. No, for my top five, same. Drake. Drake is like I'm not doing it in order though. I don't
mm-hmm,
know. Well, I know that for sure. Like my number one, it's Bad Bunny,
mm-hmm,
and like it's just one of those that like for me at least he drops no bad songs.
yeah,
Uh, and he's very versatile. He can do any kind of style from like summer
mm-hmm,
vibe and hits to like especially his new album, he goes a little more lyrical.
yeah,
He can do trap, he can do pop, he can do reggaeton, he can do like any kind of beat you put into him, he will kill it. And that's
yeah,
one of the things I love about him.
yeah. I've been listening to a little bit of that new
Yeah,
album, and
for sure.
that shit's
So I
tough.
think um like my favorite Bad Bunny song of all time, it's always gonna be Otra Noche in Miami, Another Night in Miami.
Mm-hmm,
And it's kind of like a slow like a synth pop from his first album, and it's really really good, and like the lyrics are great. It's a good storytelling, and it's just like a really nice vibe. So
yeah,
absolutely, like it's a banger. Either that or if I have to say a new one, it'll probably be Los Pits
mm-hmm,
from his new album, and that one's so tough. Like
yeah,
the vibe of it, the lyrics, it's a really good song.
yeah,
So for sure, Bad Bunny is up there. And then the rest are like whichever order. But I would
mm-hmm,
put Drake for sure. Um, like you explained it pretty well when you were saying it, but it's just it's Drake is Drake,
yeah.
like period. And my favorite song from him, I mean, it's gonna sound basic, but literally, Do Not Disturb. It's like
That's yeah,
it's just
it's a
classic
classic.
Drake. It's just a classic. It's a good vibe, good lyrics. Uh, it's kind of hard to relate to Drake's music, but I feel like it's really
Mm-hmm,
relatable. So for sure, Do Not Disturb is up there
mm-hmm.
for me. But although I would say one of my most favorite like Drake songs is Not You Two with Chris Brown. And I've been listening
Oh
to that
my,
song
that song's
since it came
phenomenal,
out, but
bruh.
like I know it went a little more like
Viral,
viral like
like
later on.
recently, yeah.
Yeah, but for
But
sure, like when it came out, like
it
I
was
can go through my stories and I've been posting that song
yes.
for a minute.
When that album came out, I remembered like it wasn't talked about as much,
No,
but
bro.
it's full of bangers, and that was one of them. That was
Yeah,
like one
bro.
of the
Not You
ones
Two
on
is such
repeat.
a
That's
good
such a good
song
song.
for sure. Then my other one would be I would have The Weeknd for
Mm,
sure on my top five because The Weeknd is he doesn't miss. He has no bad albums to me. Either. Like
mm.
you can have that debate with like Bad Bunny or with like or Drake where maybe one of their albums wasn't as hitting as much, but with The
Mhm.
Weeknd,
It's
all
consistency.
his albums are good. Like his consistency is insane. I don't
Yeah.
think that like any artist. I think the one that they were hitting on the most was his last album, which was Dawn FM.
I
But then
love
after
that
a year,
album. I love that album,
bro,
bro.
but a year later, everybody was on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Dawn FM is
It's
fucking,
fire.
it's
I
fucking
got that
fire.
album on vinyl. It's so good, bro.
Yeah, bro. So The Weeknd is like, you know, definitely I got a special place for him, and I think it's
Yeah.
really what's really cool about him is that he went mainstream with like songs that are kind of like crazy, like really explicit. You wouldn't think
Yeah,
that someone that
exactly.
would like sing about that shit would go like
Viral.
mainstream,
But he
but he did
did.
it, bro.
Yeah.
Eh,
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and The Weeknd is just goated. But for sure, like my favorite song from him is "Tell Your Friends" from my
Mm,
what's it called? My fuck, I forgot the name of the album.
yeah.
Fuck, you guys are gonna kill me,
Nah,
bro.
it's all good,
Comment,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, the weekend stands coming
My
for you right
oh
now.
god, bro. I know my albums, bro. I know the Weekend albums, bro.
You
But
got
it's Tell
all
Your
the
Friends.
weekend stands.
Oh god, I'm about to get fucking killed on TikTok for real.
Uh-huh.
Uh, my beautiful man. Oh fuck. Oh, I have it on the tongue of my tip. I'm gonna come back to the name. It's gonna
Yeah.
come back to me. I know it
Yeah.
is. But Tell Your Friends. For sure is gonna be like my top song from the weekend. Uh, then Kendrick. I think that if someone put me on hip hop, was Kendrick.
Hmm.
Like I feel like he was one of the first rappers that I listened to, and that I was just like TCT. Because not gonna lie to you, when I was like in middle school and like early in high school, like I was listening to hip hop a lot. And to me, it just wasn't like the thing,
Hmm.
like. But when I started listening to Kendrick, bro, like it changed, and like he literally, his lyrics, his flows, everything is crazy about him. So for sure, like my favorite song is either Duckworth or "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe."
Hmm.
And both really good songs,
Yeah.
and
And Mr. Morale is for the culture, bro.
yeah,
That
yeah.
album was
Just
phenomenal, bro.
Kendrick is literally like he's one of my wallpapers. Like I respect him so much
Yeah.
as a person, as a rapper. So he
Hmm.
has to go in there for sure. So what's that? That's already four.
Yeah.
And
One more.
my fifth it always changes. Before it used to be Bruno Mars.
Hmm.
There was a time where it was Future. There was a time where it was like
Future's a good one too.
it always changes. But I think in this moment right now would be Raul Alejandro, which is like a Puerto Rican artist,
Hmm.
and he doesn't like do hip hop or anything like very more like towards what I usually listen to, but his voice, his lyrics, all his albums are fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
Every single album that he puts out, it's a banger.
Hmm.
Like there's no misses, and then like he has songs for all kinds for sure. And so I mean, and I would say that my favorite song from him right now would be Desenfocado.
Okay.
And it's like a nice like pop rap song, but like the beat to it is crazy. And I mean, a lot of it comes from the production from Tiny, which is like a go-to producer, kind
Hmm.
of like almost on that. I would say probably Metro Boomin or even better than Metro Boomin.
Damn.
Yeah, no, but he's been on the game for a minute.
Yeah.
He's been like on it since like 2006.
Okay.
So for sure he's been making beats, and just as a producer he's goaded, and the fact that he got together with Rao, it was phenomenal. So to all our Spanish speaking listeners, check out Rao Alejandro for sure. Like he's he.
No, that's a really respectable top five, though.
Yeah,
Even though I haven't listened to your fifth pick, but still, it
yeah,
sounds
no.
like he definitely has a good reason for being in that spot.
No, yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
has heat out there. And I wasn't like a big fan of him because like when he came out, he's more like he also dances and stuff, so
Hmm.
people were like calling him corny when he
Yeah.
came out. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like on that wave where I was like, nah, this boy's corny. He dances. He's like, he kind of like he knows his public is mainly women,
Hmm.
but like his songs are hard. Like when
Yeah.
you actually listen, like you sit down and you listen to all his songs, like he's fire.
Yeah.
So for sure he's on there. But I'm still fucking mad at him because he didn't come to Vegas. He did a whole
Yeah. I
tour.
remember you
He has
telling
a
me.
song on his latest album called "On My Way to Vegas." Like it's like a short interlude,
That's tough.
and that motherfucker didn't come to Vegas, bro.
That's so tough.
That no, bro. I'm still mad at him for that, bro.
Yeah.
But for sure, nah, he's definitely tough. He's
Yeah.
definitely my top 5 for now. But
Yeah.
they're all mainstream, but I don't care.
Yeah, it
Like
doesn't.
that's my
I don't
top 5. I
care.
don't give a fuck about what your top
They're
5 is. This is
mainstream.
mine, bro.
They're mainstream for a reason, you know, and like
Yeah.
it's one of those things too where like my top five always changes, or people in there always change
Yeah.
because I go through different periods of time where I listen to certain artists more. Like I went through a phase where I listened to Kendrick heavily, and he was my number one, and then I went through phase where like Cardi was popping, and that was who I was listening to all the
Yeah.
time. You know, there was so many different artists that I've gone through in my top five where I've just listened to a lot, because especially growing up, I'm mainly hip hop or rap and R&B,
Yeah.
and then also experimenting, or not experimenting, but experiencing some of the like rise in trap too. Like especially we have some of the like greatest trap artists ever in like our generation time
Yeah.
period.
For
So
sure.
like growing up on that type of music, it was just like you always find somebody that's like crazy. You find somebody that you mess with for like a long time, and then they're in your top five. So
That's
that's just
crazy.
how music is, right? Sometimes it be switching up on you real quick, and you know,
Yeah.
like you said, that fifth spot for me, it always changes because it really just depends on what song I hear at what point in time in my life that
Yeah, bro.
makes that person
And
like
not gonna lie to
rise.
you, like I feel like most of this is because like for me, Raul Alejandro, the reason why he's like my top 5 is because I was listening to him with like a very like special time of my, not on my life. Like I don't want to sound corny and shit, but like I remember something related to his music that made me kind of like attached, not attached to him. That sounds fucking corny as shit.
Mm.
But like
Nah, nah.
just I was going through something and his music was there, and I was
Yeah,
like, damn, I really fuck with him. Single time that I like listen to his music, it kind of takes me back to that time.
yeah. I
So that's
think,
one of those things that like why he's in there for sure.
of course, yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like this episode has been heavily music oriented,
Yeah,
so we
so we
should
can
switch it
switch
up
it
a
up.
little bit.
We can switch
Let's
it
go
up.
back to the TikTok. I was just thinking the other day, bro. Low key, I've been missing those old TikTok trends. Not
Oh
gonna lie to you,
yes,
bro.
bro.
Low key, they should do like, how they used to do the YouTube rewind,
They
bro. They
should do a
should do a
TikTok
TikTok
one.
rewind, bro.
Yeah.
Especially like 2020, like quarantine TikTok was
Yes, quarantine
crazy.
Tik
TikTok,
quarantine TikTok all the way up into like 2021, and even some parts of late 2022 was just an insane run. And even now, TikTok is obviously at its high end. Like it's still
it's
rising.
still
It
no,
has
it's
its
still
good
how to speak,
trend,
but it's like now it's
but
so diverse. But when everybody was like almost doing like seeing the same trends,
it
it
was
was
fire.
fucking crazy. What is the one of those trends that you remember that were like, damn, that's tough?
Yeah, I remember like cause nowadays it's mostly the sounds that go viral and people
Yeah,
reuse sounds, but obviously, I mean,
like before they
TikTok
would
used
do
to be
dances,
crazy
bro.
dancing,
You ever learn a dance?
huh?
You ever learn like a
Oh
TikTok
yeah,
dance?
like I would, bro. It's corny, but when Renegade was
Bro,
trending, I don't
Renegade,
care.
bro, that shit.
Everybody was learning that dance, and it was funny too because like the guy who made that song, that wasn't even the name of the song, but it got so popular, the dance, that he literally had to put it in the song. That
The
was like,
Renegade,
yeah, and
yeah,
it was just that was crazy. TikTok having all those dancing trends, and
yeah. I don't
like there
know.
was this one trend, I forgot how it went, but it had like the song by Maddox, and it was like the one where he like I forgot what the song was called, but like in it he's like dripping in Margiela, like
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
that
no,
song.
what you're talking
That
about. That
trend
one was
was like,
tough.
and like the trends around that time, bro, it was just, it was fire, and it's nice too because sometimes I be seeing those resurface even
Yeah,
now.
bro.
People are starting to like bring those trends back, and I think that's what they need to do
I
is
sometimes
bring
I go
back the
back to
fire
them.
trend.
Like I just look up 2020 like trending like
Hmm.
TikTok and bro, and it just like it's just so nostalgic for some reason. Even though it was
Yes,
like 2 years ago, that shit
it's still
be
known as
like I don't know. I think one of the most nostalgic TikTok. I don't even remember this, but there was this guy. He got like 40 million views. Everything, like it was this junior back then in like what 2019, 2020.
yeah.
He was like he made like a series of him meeting this girl at his class.
Hmm.
He's like, this pretty girl just moved into my class. Like this is
Hmm.
like me 10% trying to get into her, or 20%. But every single time, it wasn't even like corny, but it was
It was
like
like,
just kind of how the progress went of them dating,
oh,
bro.
that's
But
fire.
that was really tough, and like every single one of his videos got like 40 million
Hmm.
viewers, or I don't know if no, actually not. That's hella. I think it's like 10 million, 20 million, because
Hmm.
40 billion is hella, bro. But he did
Yeah,
hella views,
no, that's
and
fire.
it was like I don't know. For some reason, I always remember those, and those were fucking fire. Especially when you were like freshman, bro.
Yeah.
I was looking at that like, shit, I'm gonna get a girl like that, bro. I didn't, but it's
Damn.
definitely like I think that's one of the one that resonates. I feel like some people know what I'm talking about, but it was
Mhm.
this guy that was just posting like 10% of getting my class crush,
Yeah.
and then I mean I think he ended up at a 70%. That motherfucker didn't even let us fucking see the like ending,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of TikTokers during that time period
Yeah,
too that like, they really like changed the way like TikTok has.
like who like
Yeah.
fucking the Demilios?
Oh,
Nah,
right.
we're
Them
not
and their
even.
dancing and
Yeah, bro,
I
that's
don't even know
crazy.
what they do now. I haven't kept up
Nah,
with them,
bro,
but I
they went
remember.
broke.
Yeah, I remember
They
when
probably went broke.
everybody was talking about that Cabby Lame dude and they were trying to get him to pass Charlie
Yeah.
D'Amelio and TikTok
Oh
followers, and then he
yeah,
finally did. And like I don't know if she was like crying or she was like
bro.
hurt or
Yeah,
something.
the
Like I
memes
remember
were
people like
crazy on
memeing
that,
about that.
bro.
I was like, damn,
Damn,
bro.
bro, you
It's
really
really
cut about your
that's
follow.
like this
Nah,
TikTok shit be serious for real, bro.
I know, bro.
But like
Or the dad wiggies and shit. Like, oh, I don't know if you've seen those.
what?
They're more like Latin, but like Latino stuff. But
Uh-huh.
it was like these guys that dressed up, like, well, not dressed up, but they had like wigs on,
Mm-hmm.
and they started doing dancing.
I don't know if I saw that.
Fuck, I don't know. Do you recognize the name? I think the guy's name is Santi or some shit.
Yeah, no.
Ah,
I don't think I
fuck.
saw that. But they're probably popular, I would assume,
Nah,
huh?
yeah, they're
Yeah.
trending, bro. A lot of
Yeah.
people know, especially like I feel like that's more like a Latino thing. But they
Mm-hmm.
were for sure like, if you go like, if you ask a TikToker who they are, they
They
will
will
tell you
know.
like
Yeah.
they will know, bro.
Yeah.
They're definitely trending for sure. So
Yeah.
they were definitely carrying the app
Mm-hmm.
for a minute, especially like late 2020, early 2021. They were
Yeah.
carrying the app,
Yeah.
and they're still like trending. Obviously, I feel like that's one of the like group of TikTokers that actually like made it out, and they're still popping,
Yeah.
because a lot of them like the Demilos went down, Addison Ray went down, all
Yeah.
those like OGs TikTokers like
TikTokers,
they're
they're
down,
yeah.
but like so like I feel like that's the one group that actually for sure are
Stayed
staying
around.
on top for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I mean, like I feel like I grew up more like not grew up with more, but like on my TikTok, like I had a lot of like the dancers, like influencers. Like there was this one guy, Walter Bowser, I think was his name, and he used to do like dances and edit the videos and like have the little like the little symbols and like crazy things that would follow his dance moves like in the edits
Oh
and shit like
shit.
that. And I used to follow his things and like think his dance edits were so cool because he used to do it to like I forgot what this group's name, but they don't make like crazy popular music, but they were like CEO HD, I think that was their name or
Yeah.
something like that. And they used to make like a bunch of those dancing songs, and then he also put me on to Yeet a little bit because he
Yeah.
started using some Yeet songs. So I grew up more on like the dancing TikToks.
Yeah,
I
for
feel
sure. Or
like.
like, bro, low key, who was someone that was trending that I never expected to be trending on TikTok was fucking Jason Derulo, bro. That
Yes,
motherfucker
bro.
was
He
trending.
started trending out of nowhere, but I mean, like he
Yeah,
already
bro.
has that like fame, but like
But
still,
still, like,
cause
because a lot of celebrities have TikTok, but they
but
don't
they
be
don't use
trending.
it
Yeah,
or
but he was like actually grinding on that shit
yeah,
for sure. No, but old
oh yeah,
TikTok was definitely fire. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
Sometimes I wish like the For You page would go back to that. That's why I'm saying
Mhm.
TikTok. You should do like a TikTok rewind.
Rewind. That would be dope. Showing the
Yeah,
rewind for the year. Cause
some
I know,
crazy trends.
I like at least for me, like because I used to post a lot on TikTok and like, I was able to build up like a little bit of a like following. I get like these videos showing memories, but they should really do a
Yeah,
rewind
like a
showing like the
rewind, like
crazy stuff that
yeah, like a
happened
10-minute
and all the
TikTok of all the
trends.
trends, bro. They should
Yes,
definitely
that
do
would be
that.
so fire,
That would be,
bro.
yeah. I
Cause
mean, I'm surprised they haven't done it because I feel like a lot of people were asking for it,
mhm.
but they still haven't done it.
And like nowadays, if you want to go back and see those videos, you got to
It's
find those like nostalgic sounds
sounds,
because
yeah,
when you find them, you get all the videos from like 2020, 2021, and
yeah, for sure.
like that's fire.
Have you seen that trend where it's like that this shit wasn't even gas and it's like them eating like canes and then it's like the
Yeah,
whole
the
fucking
whole
box is
plate.
destroyed?
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
what is like your favorite fast food right now?
Favorite fast food restaurant? Mm, probably Chipotle. I don't even know if I would
Chipotle.
consider that fast food.
That I would say
I
that's
would
fast
say
food
it's
because that's
fast
like a
food.
because that's like you can find a Chipotle almost
Yeah,
in every city or
yeah.
town.
If we're talking about like on the more healthier side, Chipotle. If we're talking about on like the fast food for real, maybe like Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Wingstop
Oh,
is fucking gas. I don't
Wingstop over
care.
B Dubs or?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was
you're
just having a convo
nah,
with somebody
bro.
about this. I was
Wingstop is
just
now
having a
better than
convo.
B Dubs, bro.
Yes,
All right,
bro.
all right, all
Yes,
right. I need to hear this shit. What's your argument right now?
bro. Okay, so B Dubs is cool. I like B Dubs. Like if you're looking for like the vibes, especially like it's a good place to go when it's like football and you want to go watch football. I don't
Right,
watch football, but for the people that do watch football, it's a good place to go for that or even any sports.
right.
And the food is good, like it's good, but it's something about the Wingstop Ranch over the B Dub Ranch that puts Wingstop miles above B Dubs for me.
Bro, the ranch.
The Wingstop Ranch, I don't care. It could be like, okay, when the wings are trash, yeah, they're trash. They're just trash, you know. But that Wingstop Ranch, especially with the fries, because they have some of the most basic fries. Anybody could do those fries, but those fries with the Wingstop Ranch are like top notch. Like
Shit.
literally, and maybe it's because I haven't been to B Dubs enough,
Nah, bro, you're
but I take
tripping, bro.
Wingstop
I'm sorry.
every single day. Them
Wingstop,
flavors, bro, they be having the
bro. They're
craziest flavors,
Lord. Let
bro.
me let me tell you something about Wingstop flavors are so fucking salty to me.
What?
Yeah, I cannot do them,
Dang.
bro. And look, I eat Wingstop,
Mhm.
but like
It's
I'll
salty.
take B Dubs any day,
Mhm.
any other day. Just like obviously B Dubs is a little harder because it's more like has that like restaurant aspect to
Yeah.
it more than B like Wingstop because Wingstop you can definitely go
It's
there
like
and order
fast
and
food.
take out, yeah.
Mhm.
But then like B Dubs you go there, it's like you can get takeout, but it definitely gives like the restaurant vibe more for
Exactly.
sure. But like B Dubs, the wings are like bigger,
Mhm.
the flavors are really nice, and you actually are able to tell the difference between the flavors, not just like salty stuff.
Mhm.
And I think what puts B Dubs on top for me is the chicken sandwich. B Dubs
Mm.
has the best
For
chicken
real.
sandwich out there, better than Chick Fil
I've
A,
never had their
better
chicken
than
sandwiches.
Wingstop, better
Wingstops.
than even than my fucking McDonald's. Like
Damn.
B Dubs has the best chicken sandwich, better than Popeyes. I don't care,
Damn.
bro.
Popeyes has my favorite chicken sandwiches,
No,
bro. I don't
bro.
care.
The best chicken sandwich you will find it at B Dubs, bro.
Damn.
It's so fucking good, and especially you get it with the onion rings, and
Uh-huh.
then the onion ring fucking sauce from B Dubs. Oh my
It's fire.
god, bro, that shit is gas. If you like the chicken sandwiches anywhere else, but go try the B Dubs one. It will change your life. You're not gonna want any other chicken sandwich.
Maybe
I
that
will.
might change my mind.
Nah, bro.
I
B
might have to
Dubs
try
chicken
it.
sandwich. It's top notch,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, definitely I can agree that like the B Dubs, vibe. It's more of a restaurant and I feel like the food is probably like definitely cleaner because Wingstop is like greasy and like you said it's salty and like Wingstop definitely like fuck your stomach up after you eat it type
Yeah,
shit. But
yeah.
it's something about that Wingstop ranch that will do it every single time, bruh. And I've never been like a big ranch person growing up, but that Wingstop branch, it does something different. And then it's like every place I go to, I'm like, I gotta try their ranch, bro. Their ranch has to be fire.
Nah, bro. I'm not a big. I mean, I like ranch, but I'm not like a big ranch guy that
Hmm.
I need to eat it with anything.
No, I feel that.
Like, okay, so like for example, like McDonald's, like when I eat a chicken sandwich from them, like the hot and spicy, I dip it on sweet and sour, and then
Yes,
I put
that's
it, bro.
fire.
That's
Sweet and sour
sweet and
sauce
sour is the
is
best sauce
fire.
from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I was actually doing it before with barbecue.
Hmm.
I got into the barbecue and McDonald's when the Travis Scott meal came out.
Hmm.
Cause you know how he had like the barbecue and
Yeah.
dipped it with the fries.
Yeah.
That was tough.
The barbecue sauce has always been my
It's
go-to.
tough, but with the sweet and sour, oh my
It's
god,
too
bro! Like
fire.
I can dip my fucking fingers and lick them with just sweet and sour, and that will do it,
Dang.
bro.
Yeah, I've always been a barbecue sauce boy at McDonald's, but the sweet
Yeah,
and sour I've tried before and it's actually really
yeah, and
good.
you dip the hot and spicy on the sweet and sour, and you give it a bite, bro. It's like you gotta try it, bro.
Yeah, I'm
If
gonna
you
have
haven't
to.
done it, you gotta do that.
Speaking of McDonald's, bruh, they bring out like these spicy chicken nuggets every single year, bruh, and they should just keep them on the menu because they're way better than the regular chicken nuggets. Like,
I don't know.
I,
I don't like the chicken nuggets at McDonald's.
uh
I feel like they definitely lost quality.
yeah,
Like I
definitely,
feel like you know when you were a kid, you wanted to go to McDonald's for the chicken nuggets,
and they
but
were
like I
fire,
feel
and
yeah
then
now
like
like now I go there and I try chicken nuggets.
it's
Like
like,
it doesn't hit the same.
yeah, I
It doesn't hit
agree,
the same when you're a kid,
I agree.
especially with that Happy Meal. Like you will get the chicken nugget and then you will get like your little toy and
Yeah,
shit. Like that was fire, but now it's not the same. It
yeah.
doesn't hit.
Yeah, nowadays I usually just be getting like a sandwich from McDonald's. Like their cheeseburger or their Big Mac or their quarter pounders, like those hit every time. I don't care.
Yeah, the Big
Like they're
Mac
so
hits. The
basic,
Big Mac is
but
a
they hit.
classic. You might talk like I know McDonald's is not the healthiest place and
Oh yeah.
shit, but it's like it's a go to. Like if you just want something simple that you know that will do it, you
And
can go to
quick.
McDonald's
Hmm.
easy. And the Sprite, bro, let's not even talk about that
Bruh,
Sprite,
oh
bro.
my dude, that's right. It's
That shit
crazy.
makes you levitate, bro.
Yes. Now while we're speaking on the topic of fast food, bruh, there's been this big hate train on Burger King. How do you feel about Burger King?
Oh, shit. Well, I don't know, cause I grew up in Mexico, and in Mexico, like fast food, it's different because fast food not originated here, but like all those big chains are from the U.S.
Yeah.
So definitely, like their peak was like way before when they started. But when they were introduced to like other countries like Mexico, like there's the standard that these fast food places are like taken care more
Yeah,
of. So
exactly.
for like a burger from Burger King in Mexico was definitely gonna be better than a burger from Burger King here.
Yeah,
So I would say
that's very
I'm
true.
hating on the one here in the U.S., but like if you go to Mexico, they do have like some good burgers.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean for sure, U.S. Burger King definitely went down. Like
Hmm.
I don't think I have ate there in a minute,
Yeah.
or it's been like well over 4 years since I had like anything from Burger King.
Yeah, that usually like cause here's the thing. I do Burger King, but I love their chicken fries. I've always loved their chicken fries. They're just good to me. Like I don't know, they have good like the breading is good, the actual chicken is good, and then dipping it in like some barbecue sauce. I like their chicken fries, but definitely I understand people saying that the quality of Burger King has gone down, and I don't eat there a lot, but it's one of those places where like sometimes, bruh,
You
it
just
get
look at
late
it, and I
and
don't
that's
know.
it. Like at least a lot of the Burger Kings near me are 24 hours, and
Yeah.
I'm like, if it's late, it's like I got a choice between that
And that's
or
one of the
like
things that
Taco
COVID fucked
Bell.
up, bro. Now, not every fast before every fast food place was 24 hours. Now it's not.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like it's crazy because we live in fucking Vegas.
I'm
Everybody's up at
saying,
night,
bruh,
bro.
like
Everything should be 24 hours here,
yeah,
but nah, everybody's fucking closing
but then
now.
it's also
Fucking
like
10.
you gotta get the people to work those shifts too, because not everybody wants
Yeah,
to
bro.
work them
COVID fucked
2
that up for
a.m. to
sure.
7 in the morning
COVID fucked that
shifts.
up, and the fact that remember when they were fucking looting stuff for like BLM, bro? That
Yeah.
was crazy. That for
Hmm.
sure also made like Walmart. I think that's what made Walmart close early.
Hmm.
The fact that they were looting and shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
damn,
mean, like, I don't want to get too heavy into that topic either, too,
no,
because like
no.
that, but like it's crazy a lot because like just that time period was definitely
It
like
changed a lot of things. No,
insane.
I mean we're not trying to get political here, but I'm just saying like that. That's kind of like one of the reasons that it changed,
Hmm.
which kind of sucks, bro. Because like I said, we live in fucking Vegas. It should be
Yeah.
like 24 hours everything, but now they're closing shit early.
Hmm.
Um, which is kind of sad. I feel like I mean if it's a late night, even I have to go get food. I mean for sure it has to be Cane's or In and Out because
Hmm.
they're open
Canes,
really
yeah,
late. And I feel like that's fuck. I don't know.
Canes will go
Going back
too.
to like what's my favorite fast food. Uh, well, Chipotle has definitely been one of the things that I have recently gotten into, and I
Yeah,
can eat anytime. But I mean, Cane's never fails.
yeah.
Or
It's
I mean, if you
between
want a
those two.
burger, like In and Out always
Hmm.
has a good burger. You get that 3x3 animal style, bro.
Hmm.
You shove that shit in your mouth, bro. That is fucking delicious. But if you're talking like the best burger out here from any place, Five Guys has the
I was
best
just about
burger.
to say you was gassing up In and Out. I'm like, I've been an In and Out hater because Five Guys takes In and Out every
No,
single
Five Guys
day,
takes any
every single
bro. If you
day.
want a really good burger, go to Five Guys.
Yeah, like it's a little pricey, but
Bro,
Five Guys
that
takes
burger, bro.
every single burger
And
chain.
and
I
they have
don't
bro, Five Guys has
care.
the best burger and they have the best fries.
Their
But
fries are so
they
underrated. The
Cajun
cage,
fries,
yes, bro.
bro.
And they like you'll get a small, and it's like the entire bag.
Bro, them
Like
motherfuckers
they'll
got
be like, "Can I get a small fry?" And the entire bag's filled with fries,
bro,
bro.
literally they don't even put them on like a fried bag. Like they put them on a cup
Uh huh.
and then just
And then it's
fucking
like they
bro, they
just
literally
keep
got the
shoving
fucking
them
they
in.
just fucking start throwing
Yes.
fries, bro. I got a large fries, bro. That should cover like 3, 4 people, bro.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
Five Guys is really good with the portions. Everything
And
is made
that's what I'm
fresh.
saying.
Like, and it's kind of like you make the burger in a way.
Yeah.
Like, like the burger itself is already good, but since you get to add like the lettuce, you get to add like whatever you want on your burger, it's definitely gonna hit every
Oh
time. And
yeah.
they don't go like easy with the rations. Like they will get you your money worth. Like if you really want a good burger, really good taste, really good patty, really good ingredients,
Five
Five
Guys.
Guys.
Yes, bro.
Pay
I
that extra
100%
five,
agree.
$6 for that burger, bro. It's worth it.
Yeah, cause In and Out, bro, like their burgers aren't bad, bro, but it's like they don't got good fries, and I'm a fry guy. Like if you don't got good fries, I
You're a
can't,
fry guy?
I
I'm
can't.
I'm not a big fry guy. I tell you that much. And not because I don't like him, but I just feel like I don't know. It's just like fries don't do it. The it's just like it's like a side, but it's like there's better size than like I would take onion rings, better onion
Dang.
rings over fries.
Yeah, I
Not
know a
gonna lie
lot
to
of
you.
people aren't really like fry people, but like I don't know, I just like it's always like when I go to Chili's, bro, I double fries because I love Chili's fries, and I feel like fries can make a meal sometimes. Like
A
I'm a
lot of people ain't
big
fried.
fry guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not big on fries, but for sure, like the Five Guys fries are good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, or like there's this local place here in Vegas called the Chicken Shack, and they
This
have,
chicken shack is fire.
bro, they have like this buffalo chicken fry
Mm-hmm.
thing. Bro, that shit is fucking gas, bro. They
That.
put a bunch of chicken in there. They put the fries, the chicken,
Mm-hmm.
some melted cheese with
Yeah.
that buffalo sauce and that ranch. Oh my, bro, that's a
Yeah.
whole meal and it's fucking
And it's
good.
crazy if you love
Yeah,
loaded fries like that.
loaded fries are
There's
fucking good.
another place. It's called Mr. Fries, man. And I don't know if you ever had that, but I tried it
No,
once, and it's fire, bro. Like you can get like crazy shit put on your fries
yeah,
and load it up. It's
yeah,
fire.
and I mean like shout out Chicken Shack, bro. But like,
Yeah.
cause I'm not a big fry guy, but like if I go there, it's always I always have to get buffalo fries,
Mhm.
like period.
Mhm.
But for sure, like Five Guys has the best fries for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, fast food is just one of those things that is like, oh, you know what I also like to do with fries?
What?
Well, this might be, well, I thought it was kind of weird, but it was like putting ice cream with your fries. But it
Oh
turns out
yeah, no, that's so normal,
a
bro.
lot of
Like
people say it's normal,
especially
but
Wendy's. Like if I do
yeah,
Wendy's and I get like a frosty,
frosty with the
the
fries. Yeah,
fries. That's a
I
go-to.
was doing it on my own, but it turns out a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird because when I came to the U.S., I moved when I was 7.
Mhm.
Um, like one of the things that in Mexico is so normalized is eating pizza with ketchup. And
Pizza with
it
ketchup.
turns out that people here don't do that.
Mhm.
And they do it with ranch. So to me
Yeah.
that was like a
That
weird
was like
thing.
weird.
It's like, bro, we always put fucking ketchup on
Ketchup.
our pizza, but
Yeah.
you're not doing that?
Yeah, I've never done pizza with ketchup, but at the same time, it's probably not like that bad because ketchup is like tomato and
Yeah,
pizza
no,
like the
it was
sauce,
actually
like you know
really
what I'm saying?
gas. It was really good.
Probably
It
not
was
that
like
bad.
it was gas. That shit was gas in Mexico. Like when I started doing it here though, I don't know if it's the pizza difference, but
Hmm.
like it doesn't hit as much as it did back
Ah,
then.
okay.
What is one thing like on food that you're like that you do that people might think is weird?
Um,
Or what is one thing that you see people do that you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
hmm. I don't. I mean, like, I wouldn't say that it's weird, but like, if a place has like a good burger, and like the place also has a good fries, because I originally thought that's what you were gonna say. You do with your fries is that you put fries in your burger.
You put fries on the
But
burger?
like sometimes, bruh, if it's a good place and like they have like a good sandwich and it doesn't ruin the meal, bruh, like I'll throw my fries on a burger, one
Like
hundred
you put it
percent,
on
bruh.
there?
Like in the burger, dead
That
serious. And
I don't know.
I don't know if that's weird, but like
Yeah, I don't think it's
I
weird.
don't
I
think
feel
that's
like that's
weird.
just loading up your burger with
Yeah,
fries, but I mean you're still eating at the same time.
yeah. I've never also like I don't want to bash it because people do this and like I have friends that do this, but pineapple on pizza, bro.
Oh my god, I was just about to ask you that, bro.
Oh
Pineapple
my
on pizza
god.
is so good, bro. What are
What?
you on, bro?
I've never had it, so I can't judge. That's what I'm saying. I can't be too much of a
It's
judger,
hella
but
good, bro, with the ham. I don't know. Have you been to Blaze Pizza?
yeah,
Where you
Blaze is fire.
Blaze is fucking fire. Like you make it's basically like a Subway, but
Hmm.
with like pizza. You make your own pizza, bro. But I always have to put the pineapple there, bro. Fucking fire. It's just like you mix it with the right meats. It like you might think it's like it's a sweet fruit, and you're mixing it with like salt, but it's a really good mix for sure.
That's wild. I know, yeah, I know a lot of people that like pineapple on pizza, and I've never had it, and I've just been one like, it's not one of those things that's weird to me because I feel like it's a normalized thing now, especially. But like when we first like growing up and first hearing people like, oh, pineapple on pizza, I was like, ugh, what is
I
that?
don't know. Yeah,
And I've never
it's
had it, so
really good. No, especially in Mexico, I feel like that's more popular than a pepperoni pizza.
mm,
In Mexico, like pineapple pizza is really more popular than. Well, Mexico be coming up with some crazy ass pizzas. Not gonna lie, they could
mm,
be coming up with some crazy ass food. But for sure, like I grew up with it and I love it. And then like I would take that over pepperoni pizza over any kind of pizza, like
okay.
pineapple, like regular Hawaiian pizza. It's just goated
Mm-hmm. I might
for
have to
sure.
give it a chance one day.
But one thing I wouldn't eat, bro. I don't know who, but a lot of people be like eating pickles by themselves, bro.
Pickle, bro. What?
That's
Pickles are
crazy.
good.
If you, bro, I don't know. I
Pickles
just
are
feel like a
so
lot of
good.
fucking people just be eating pickles, and I'm not like a pickle hater because like I'll have it on my burger if it comes with the burger. I'll have it, But like if you can eat it by themselves, like
Dude,
what?
it's good, right? It's
Bro,
actually so good.
I don't know. I just can't see myself eating a fucking pickle.
It
Like,
was it was one of those things that like I kind of started doing when I got older. Because when I was a kid, I wasn't just munching on pickles, but like especially they're really good for like the water source too. And like after like a run, they're really good at helping break down lactic acids in your body.
all right,
So like they're pretty good for you, and they also like I just love the flavor of pickles. Like like I don't know if you ever tried the Lay's dill pickle chips,
no,
but those are some of the best chips that Lay's has, bro.
I
That's
don't
those are some of the
fuck.
best flavors that Lay's has.
Nah, bro,
And it's
that's crazy.
crazy because like people think of dill pickle and they're like, ugh, like that sounds gross, but it's actually so underrated,
Bro,
bro.
I don't know. Pickles are kind of crazy, and I know a lot of people like do be eating pickles like that, but
Hmm.
like I don't know. Just to me, like I just can't see myself eating a fucking pickle,
It's good,
and
bro.
especially like they have some flavored ones now.
Oh yeah.
Like there's like a hot like pickle or something, bro.
Hmm.
I don't know, bro. It's
I
crazy.
just do the standard jar, some dill pickles, Rez.
I don't know,
It's
bro.
good, bro.
It just looks like slimy and it's in a
It's
jar. Like I don't
good.
know,
It's
bro.
like crunchy and it's like that, like not really sour, but it's good, bro. I don't care. I eat pickles. They're
That's
good.
crazy, bro. Hell
Or
no.
like sometimes on a sandwich, I'll do extra pickles.
Well,
Like I
like
love
if
pickles,
it's in a
bro.
sandwich, like if you're combining it, like I said, like with the burger or something, like okay, I'll take it. Like I'll eat it. I'm not gonna like bitch about it. But like just by themselves, or like do like pickles like a big like main thing, or like I saw this thing on TikTok the other day where it was like this couple grabbing like a chamoy pickle, which is
Oh yeah.
you know what chamoy is
Like the candy,
no,
or
it's
it's not candy, but you can make candy out of it,
chamoy
right?
is like a it's kind of like a sauce, like
Yeah.
like a sour sauce kind of.
Yeah.
Um, It's just like a Mexican thing,
Yeah.
but it's
No, I know what you're talking
it's
about.
like a chamoy flavored pickle, and they put like Takis in there. They put like fucking a bunch of like spicy Mexican candy in there, and they fucking wrap it in like fucking their fruit roll up and shit, bro. And I
What?
saw them eating that. I was like, fuck no,
Nah, yeah, see, that sounds crazy. You doing too much. You just gotta have a simple pickle.
bro.
Simple pickles by itself. That's the move. I don't care.
Or have you seen like I don't know. I don't want to get too much into this topic, but it's like I've seen TikToks of like pregnant women like and their fucking cravings,
Like
bro. They be
their
on some
cravings.
crazy shit. What is
Bruh.
some crazy cravings you seen like from, or have you been like around like someone that's pregnant, like a family member or something?
Yeah, I have, but I haven't seen like any crazy cravings. That's weird. Or
Bro, I
that's
don't
crazy.
know.
I haven't seen any like too many crazy cravings around me. Now there is this one TikTok page, and I'm pretty sure it's for jokes, but like the guy he like films his wife because she's pregnant, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I want a chip sundae. Like I want nachos, but I want like potato chips, and then." Like you can pour like the chocolate on there with like some marshmallows and
What
then
the
like put
fuck?
M&Ms on it and then like she'll be munching on it. And I don't know if it's serious or not, bruh,
I don't
or if
know,
it's just
bro.
for the
I
content
saw.
and jokes, but I'm like,
I know
dang.
someone that did the banana with ketchup, bro.
Banana with ketchup?
Yeah, that was like a
Okay.
family member that was
Mhm.
pregnant, and she would be doing that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, like I get like I wouldn't understand either too
I wouldn't.
because
I would like.
it's
We're not
like
trying to hate because we don't know how like that feeling of
like
being pregnant is and like what
that's
comes
what
to
I'm
your mind.
saying.
But some shit be kind of crazy, bro. Like a banana with fucking ketchup, bro.
Right. But like I bet like in the moment too, like especially like when you're in that position, it probably hits like
It probably
crazy.
is,
But it's
bro.
like weird to think about when you're not craving that. Cause I would
Yeah,
never
like
crave that
I don't understand how the craving works like that. What are some things that you crave a lot though, like food wise?
food wise. Um Chicken.
Chicken.
Right.
Bro, chicken is tough, bro.
Yeah, I
Chicken.
mean, like it doesn't matter in what form or way. That's why I said Chipotle is probably one of my favorite fast food. Well, probably rice too, actually, because
Yeah,
like that's my favorite part about Chipotle is getting
getting
the
that
double
rice,
white rice with some
double
double
whatever.
chicken.
After a good workout, Chipotle hits. Not
Yes,
gonna lie
bro.
to you, bro.
And just like chicken, you got all different types of chicken. Like if I want to go the healthier route, obviously you got stuff like that, and then you even got like grilled chicken. Then you got the fried chicken that comes in all different forms. Like
Yeah,
we were talking
bro.
about cans earlier, but there was this place back south that I grew up on, and it was called Zaxby's, and they like I used to get Zaxby's like but that was like my fast food place growing up was
Yeah,
Zaxby's.
bro.
I used to get that a lot because I loved their chicken and like it's basically canes, But I think personally that the chicken is seasoned better than Cane's, and then I think that the fries are seasoned better than Cane's, and their fries are like a little bit thicker. Like they're not like steak fries or anything like
Yeah,
that, but like they're kind of like crinkle fries, but they're a little bit thicker, and they have good seasoning on it. So just chicken, definitely.
chicken
Chicken is always gonna be a go-to, like with anything, with any
for
meal
sure.
you can
Yeah.
make. So
No, yeah, chicken is. I feel like I don't know. It's just so normalized, bro. But like
mhm.
chicken is just always hits, bro.
Yeah,
Any kind of chicken, I feel like every human just. Well, unless you're fucking vegan or
yeah,
vegetarian,
yeah. Or
but
like you can, yeah.
yeah, not gonna lie, bro. I'm hating on y'all, bro. Cause
Damn.
nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, but I don't know. I just can you see yourself being like a vegetarian or a vegan?
I mean,
I don't know,
it,
bro.
that would be so hard. It would be so hard for me to give up all the stuff that I eat now. But it's like crazy too because like I forgot what Netflix doc it was, but there was a documentary that came out a long time ago and it was talking about that stuff and like how the foods we eat compared to like, if you were to go vegan or vegetarian and like how that actually like boosts your energy more than the foods we eat now, and the foods we eat now actually like drain our energy and all that stuff. And it's like when you think about it that way, it's like okay. Um
I don't know. I don't know what their
yeah.
arguments are. I mean, there's definitely some science behind it for sure,
Uh-huh.
especially because you're mentioning the documentary. But it's like,
It still be so
but it
hard.
mean like it's 2 in the morning after a fucking crazy party. Like you
Right.
just fucking party hard. You had a couple of drinks. You're fucking tired. You were moshing. You were
Yeah.
talking up to like, you had a good night, and you just go
Mhm.
to that Cane's,
Yeah,
bro,
you
and you
gotta
ate
get
that
some.
fucking chicken finger, bro. Like
It
it
hits. Yeah,
hits, bro.
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
I don't
saying.
think I could give that up, bro.
That's what I'm
For
saying. And there's not like there's when you go eating the healthier route like that, there's not that many like
there's the
options. Like you
options,
have to
yeah.
cook, really.
You have to
You
cook
have to cook.
really.
And then even when you do that, like the healthier foods tend to be more expensive. And that's
Yeah,
crazy to
especially
me.
if you go
That's
like
crazy to
you go
me.
to like Whole Foods or like
Yeah.
like places that actually sell you like organic stuff.
Yeah.
That should be
And
expensive,
that's
bro.
crazy to me. It's like when you sell the healthier stuff crazy, it's like you're trying to keep everybody like eating the crazy shit. But I mean,
I don't know,
me
bro.
personally, bro, I
I
can't
love my
give up. I
burgers.
can't give up. Like,
I love my chicken. I love my
yeah,
burgers. I love my steaks for sure. Like
yeah.
I don't know, even going like I love a good um birria, which is like
Oh, like,
goat. Yeah, like
mm,
I love my meats, bro. No gay shit, but
yeah,
but I don't know. I just don't see myself. But if you're
yeah.
doing that, shout out to you. Shout out for doing the commitment. I'm
Oh
not.
yeah,
I
I
would
could
lose.
not.
Like if I decided to go vegan today, I would lose tomorrow. Like I
Yeah,
already know, it's just not possible for
it's
me
just so
anymore.
much.
But the people that are consistent with it, like shout out to you guys. You guys are strong. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I love my cows and I love my
yeah.
pigs and shit. I love the bacon, bro. Yeah, I can't give that up, man.
Like I couldn't, bro. There's too many things that I eat that I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, it's like you're just so used to it and you just like
Mm.
crave it. Like fuck, I don't know. What's one food that you would give up that you can for sure do it?
That I would give up like forever.
Yeah,
Dude, it's crazy. You just mentioned bacon, but I could give up bacon in a heartbeat.
you can give up bacon.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't think I can give
I
up
could give
bacon.
up bacon in a heartbeat. Or like if I have to talk about something big, like like people always talk about like chicken, burgers, all that stuff. Um, I probably,
I give up pizza.
yeah, I probably give up like either pizza or burgers. Not gonna lie.
I would give up pizza. Not gonna lie to you.
Cause probably pizza more because you get more of a variety with burgers. But at the same time though, like pizza be smacking.
As long
So
as
I don't know.
pizza,
It's
bro,
hard. It's hard.
cold pizza in the late night, it smacks, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I know a lot of
you
people
just
eat
open
their
the
pizza
box and you
cold.
just fucking get that piece that's in there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like obviously not from the fucking freezer,
Yeah.
but like just like let's say they left the pizza there like a couple hours on the table and you just open the box, you get a piece, it hits, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
for sure hits.
Pizza's always gonna be a go-to. So I don't
Ye-
know. Probably
But I could give
pizza.
it up though. I
Out
feel
of
like
everything, I could.
I could go my whole life without pizza.
Yeah,
Or
cause
what's one thing that you would only eat like you have to pick this and that's the only thing you're gonna eat for the rest of your life?
chicken.
Chicken,
I'm gonna say that again unconsciously. Chicken. There's so
chicken.
many things you can do with chicken. It's like this. It's like the saying that people that are in the gym they only bulk up on rice and chicken meals every day. I could do that for the rest of my life.
Not gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Dead serious, because there's so many
Chicken
different
and rice.
things.
I feel like I could do chicken and rice the whole rest of my
That's
life.
what I'm
But
saying.
like, obviously, change up the chicken a little bit. Like
Hmm.
maybe add a sauce this time. Like you can add like a buffalo sauce, or you can add
Yeah,
like a barbecue sauce, or you can do it grilled. Like
exactly.
chicken is
There's so
just
many different ways to do your chicken.
yeah, bro. Chicken's fire for sure.
Yeah, no, I
But
agree with you on that, bro.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
To change the topic, I don't know. We can change the topic on fast food for like maybe the last segment of our
Yeah, yeah. Let's change it up. Let's change it
session.
up.
But
That looking made me hungry. Not gonna lie to
low
you.
key, we were talking earlier with fast food and talking about like kind of childhood places that we grew up around too. So to add back onto the childhood notch of stuff, I just recently saw that they're planning on dropping the new Shrek 5
Strike
sometime next
five.
year.
Oh shit.
So, as that being a childhood movie that I grew up on, I was wondering like about some of the childhood movies you grew up on, or if you grew up watching Shrek at all, like
Yeah.
at all
Well,
too.
I feel like when I was a kid, Shrek wasn't like big on me.
Mm-hmm.
But as I grew up, Shrek is fucking like, especially Shrek 1 and 2,
Yeah,
goated.
Golden movies.
Goated movies. Shrek 2 is like one of the best sequels out there for sure.
Yeah.
Uh, but like definitely when I was growing up, that wasn't my jam.
Mm-hmm.
My jam when I was like growing up for sure, like movie wise, it was probably Ice Age. Ice
Ice
Age
Age
was
was
so
hard.
tough. It's like
Ice Age was
the
hard.
first four movies were so fucking tough.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people say like they kind of like went down as they progressed, but Ice Age was so fucking tough.
Yeah.
They were funny, the animation was good, they had a like nice storyline. And then another thing that like a lot of people said about me when I was little is
Mm-hmm.
because you remember that first Ice Age how they're trying to save the kid.
Yeah.
I have like childhood pictures, bro. That like my family would always say like they would call me the little kid from Ice Age, but when
Bruh,
I was
that's
little, bro.
crazy.
But nah, for sure, Ice Age is probably one of the best movies I've seen
Mm-hmm.
like growing up, and it's taken by me for sure.
Yeah. I
What
mean,
about whatever you?
like I definitely grew up on the Shrek wave too a little bit. Like Shrek 1 and 2, like you said, those are the best Shrek movies. Everyone always talks about those being the best Shrek movies. And even 3 was like, all right, cool. But I didn't see 4,
Yeah,
and I don't know about 5 because it's like one of those situations where you had two really good classics, and then like even you had the own Offspring movies with like the Puss in Boots movies, and even the
yeah,
newest Puss in Boots, which was fire by the way. That the Last Wish, that shit
yeah.
was hard.
That new Puss in Boots was
Uh,
heat, bro.
but I don't know about Shrek 5. I don't know how that's gonna go because it's kind of like
It's
you,
been a long time, bro.
yeah,
I feel like, and the thing about Shrek is that it's already so iconic. So
exactly,
I don't feel like it's good to kind of like play with it because it already has its place. You know, it's
exactly.
still making hella money. Like I don't know, to bring a fifth installment, it's like, okay,
Kind
what are you
seems like
gonna
it's like,
bring? Is it gonna be like a really good movie,
or is it just
or is
gonna
it
be
just
a
gonna be
money
like a
grab?
flop? Yeah,
You know.
or like well, I don't know. What if it? I don't think it will because Shrek is just so iconic. But
Hmm.
I mean, it could. What if it potentially has like a bad like impact and it kind of like
Yeah.
lowers like the hype
The
of it?
viewing of like
Yeah, on
Shrek
Shrek.
2 and like
Yeah, it's
it's
like
the
Shrek is
legacy of
trash.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I feel you,
like
but
it could potentially be like a stain on Shrek, but I don't think it will because just it's
it's Shrek.
Shrek. Like it's
Yeah.
a meme. It's like Shrek is just iconic. And then
Yeah.
for me too, another thing about it is that I got to watch it in
Hmm.
Spanish. Not gonna lie to you, Shrek in Spanish hits like
Hmm.
so much more funny
Dang.
than in English, bro. Like, bro, if you ever learn how to speak Spanish, you gotta watch Shrek in Spanish.
Hmm.
It's just the thing about it though is like it was one of those first movies like that was not only translated on the language, but it was also like adapted because maybe some of the jokes, like especially on that first Shrek, I don't know if you like the Muffin Man scene,
Oh yeah.
like it was, it was like very iconic, but it was like a thing that was only for that came from the song,
Hmm.
from the Muffin Man song. But
Yeah.
that was like a U.S. thing.
Yeah.
So like if you were to translate that on Spanish, nobody would be like, "Who the fuck is the
Yeah.
Muffin Man?"
Exactly.
Like it wouldn't make sense because like in Mexico they didn't grow up with it, but they adapted it. So when like the translation was like a song from like everybody's childhood that everybody
Oh,
knew.
that's
So
fire.
like, and they did that with like all the languages.
Hmm.
But like I believe that Shrek was one of those first movies that was not only translated but also adapted to that
To
it
different
fit the
languages.
audience.
That's
So that's
fire.
one of the like Shrek was
I
not
didn't
only
know
like a
that.
good
Yeah.
story, but it was also like it made like a change for sure,
Inclusive.
and it was very inclusive.
That's fire. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why, and like the jokes in Spanish were really good too.
Hmm.
Um, so like literally every that was like that's one of the things that like I love about Shrek, that it was just like very inclusive with all the audiences, that he
Hmm.
made sure that every translation was correct for the right country.
Yeah.
And for sure, I mean, it's just iconic. Like
Yeah.
there, and you watch them, it's like a good movie to watch. You'll definitely get a laugh out of it. But for sure, like if you have not seen Shrek in Spanish and you speak Spanish, watch Shrek in Spanish, bro. You're doing yourself a favor.
Yes, bro.
But DreamWorks is fucking tough too. Like another
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda, bro. Bro, Kung
That
Fu
is
Panda
so
is
tough.
tough,
Yeah.
bro.
I didn't like I feel like I didn't really go too much of watching that as much as I watched some other stuff, but I still watched, like in Kung Fu Panda is
Bro,
tough,
Kung Fu Panda is
Yeah.
tough. Like the villains, bro, they have better villains than some Marvel movies. Not gonna lie to you,
Dang.
bro. Kung Fu Panda is
Mhm.
tough, bro. Especially like all of them were really good.
Mhm.
But for sure, I would say my favorite was the second one. I
Yeah, I
feel
was
like it
about to
was a
say
little more
2 is
tough.
like the one that I remember the most out of
The
the
second one was tough. The story, like the
Mhm.
storyline, it was just really, really good.
Yeah.
The fighting on it, and although it's like a kids movie, it's still fucking tough.
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
the movie that I really grew up on, like anybody that grew up around me as a kid would tell you that Cars was my shit. Like
Oh,
the
Cars
Cars
was
series
so
was
tough,
my
bro.
shit. Like Cars 1 iconic.
Yeah,
I
good
had the
job,
car I had the Cars like the Cars gaming chair, little thing,
bro.
like the
Cars is
rocking
so
chair.
tough.
I had the bed sheets. Like I was a Cars nerd as a kid.
No, Cars was tough, bro.
And then even when they dropped Cars 2 is probably my favorite car.
Oh,
That the
Cars
way
2
they
was
did
so
that
tough. The
shit,
whole spy
like
stories was
yes,
so tough, bro.
because
I feel like people be like underrating that movie, but
that
Cars
movie
2
is
was
so tough.
really good.
Yeah, because even when you look at the first one, like the first one was what was needed to build that.
Yeah.
That was iconic, but you would have thought they left it there, and then they somehow took Cars and made it like the racing made it into a whole new like
Like
mystery
different
movie,
vibe because like
and that shit
the
was
first movie
fire.
was like a race and like the whole like uh you know what like the theme of trying to find yourself and shit.
Mhm.
And it was like very like kid oriented and stuff, but then you had that spy aspect to it. It just
Yeah.
made it so
I was
tough, bro. It was
saying.
a banger when it came out,
Yeah,
bro.
that shit was hard, bro. That was definitely my movie growing up. And then even like I've seen the third one. I think that was the one where he like
Crashes or
he
retires and
gets like
stuff.
mid and he retires and then
Yeah, starts coaching or something.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. I mean like
I
it was
watch it
cool,
by
but
sections. It came out a little late though,
yeah.
but for sure, I mean, it was definitely a good movie.
But
But the first two
the
cars were
first
like
two
goaded.
and
I'm still trying
especially
to cop the
two.
fucking Lightning McQueen cars, bro.
Dude, I
Bro, they're
keep
so
seeing
hard to
those,
get
right?
those, bro.
I keep seeing those everywhere. It's so
Bro, it's
funny.
so fucking hard to get those, bro. Like
Mhm.
every single time they drop, I try to sign up and I can never fucking get them.
Yeah.
But hopefully soon we'll cop a pair for sure.
That was just like I mean like it was even though it was a racing show, it was just like watching that as a kid. It's like all right, yeah, never give up. Like just
Yeah, never
keep on
like
going, and
it's like it's
staying
not
intact
all
with your
about
goals.
winning. It's about like who you are as a person. Like it was a
Yeah.
really good movie.
Oh yeah.
But now that we're talking like Pixar stuff, for sure, I feel like my favorite Pixar movie would be Ratatouille, bro.
Oh my god.
And not gonna lie to
Ratatouille is
you,
so
bro.
cool.
Not gonna lie to you, bro. Like I have like a phobia for rats.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see a rat running right now, bro, I'm
Yeah,
standing on this chair
yeah.
and I'm not getting down,
Like
bro.
you gonna see me tweak out on
Oh
camera.
god, bro, real shit. Like and you know, I don't want to say, oh fuck, no, fuck rats for real. It's on site, like
It's in
for real,
Wakanda.
bro. But
Okay.
nah, but Ratatouille is fucking hard, especially
Yeah.
that scene where he's cooking the soup, bro.
Yes,
That is
bro.
so tough, bro.
That whole movie was so fire, bro.
Yeah, like
Especially growing up and seeing all that food, it made you hungry.
it
But
made you hungry, but it was
that's
so
such a
underrated, bro.
good
That's such
movie.
a really good movie.
Yes.
That one or another hot opinion, bro. Monsters University is better than Monsters Inc.
Do you think so?
I know so, bro.
Wow.
Monsters University is so much better than Monsters
Wow.
Inc.
That's crazy because Monsters Inc. was my movie growing up. Like
Monsters
that was the
Inc.
shit, bro.
Nah, it's a good like they're both good movies,
Uh-huh.
but Monsters University, I don't know
I
what
think it was like a good sequel.
it was a really good like prequel, sequel, whatever.
Mhm.
It was just really good. It was funny. Like I don't know, I really liked, especially that third act was really good.
Yeah.
I for sure fuck with that one more than I fuck with
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
with Monsters
It was a
Inc.
really good movie.
But for sure, I mean, they're classics, you know.
Yeah.
What's another good movie with
Yeah, there was
classic?
a lot of good movies growing up, as a kid. And like last year I went through this phase where I was watching a bunch of movies on Disney Plus and
Yeah.
like a bunch of like Big Hero 6.
Big Hero
that
6
shit,
is so tough,
that's
bro.
such a
I
tough
feel like
movie.
low-key I kind of forgot about that movie though, and it was like
Yeah.
a really good movie. Like
I
it mixes
know.
superheroes, it's emotional, like it has
Exactly.
everything good of like a movie should have, bro.
That
Big Hero
movie
6 is so tough.
sick, bruh.
Yeah,
And-
Baymax is the goal for sure.
Yeah. What
What's
other
another good one?
movies?
Well, not necessarily like a fucking movie, but a really good show that I love to death that I still watch whenever I have nothing to watch and I just put in the background. Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and
Yeah,
Ferb is such a
that's a
classic. It's
classic.
so goated, bro.
That's a classic
It
show.
Yeah, bro. Like fucking Perry the Platypus as they go. Like
Yeah,
everything about the fucking show is goated, and it was like the same episode, fucking 500 times, but it was still
it
fucking
was
good.
still goaded.
Like you still knew that fucking Candace wasn't gonna get him. You still knew that fucking Perry was gonna be
Yeah.
Doctor Doofenshmirtz fucking
hmm
ass. Like you knew exactly what's gonna happen, but you
hmm
still watched it, bro, and it was good every single time.
Yeah, and then it was fire too because like the theme song, and then like
Yeah,
watching
they had
that,
some good
like
ass bangers, bro.
yeah,
Every so often they would have like an episode with a song. It was fucking tough.
and like the 104 days of summer like
Yeah,
starting that,
104 days
and then like
summer
starting the summer
vacation.
vacation and watching that show like at the time it's a vibe, and
It's
then
such a
if
vibe,
you
bro.
watch the show, obviously, like I haven't watched the show all the way out, but I know obviously a bunch of shit happens towards the end.
Yeah.
But like I watched the show growing up, and then when you watch the 3D movie, the Phineas and Ferb
Yeah.
Third Dimension movie, and then they figure out that like Perry
It's a
is like,
spy. Yeah,
yeah,
that
and then
was
he had
really
to leave
tough,
him,
bro.
bro. Like that movie was tough.
That movie was really, really good,
And it's
bro.
like the show was just iconic. It will always be an iconic
It
show.
will
Like
be,
one of those
yeah.
cartoons that a lot of people grew up on watching.
No, Phineas and Ferb is so like, and I don't. The thing is that I don't see a lot of people talking about them as much
Mhm.
as I thought I would. But it's like it's so iconic, bro.
Yeah.
Phineas and Ferb is fucking heat,
Oh yeah.
and I can always rewatch it, even at my fucking 19 years, almost going to 20.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm still gonna be watching
I'm gonna
Phineas and
still be
Ferb.
watching cartoons. I
That's
don't
why I'm
care.
excited to have kids, bro. Just to watch that shit,
Exactly.
put them on. Like I don't give a fuck what's trending right now. We're
I
not gonna watch Coco
know.
Melon. We're
We
gonna be watching
watching
Phineas and
Phineas and
Ferb.
Ferb, SpongeBob.
But
We
bro, OG
watching
SpongeBob
yeah,
though.
OG SpongeBob
We're
for
gonna be
sure.
watching fucking like, what's another show you watch when you were growing up, like kid
Um,
show. Fuck.
Timmy Turner.
Oh,
The
the fairy
fairy
god.
fairy god.
Yeah, those were
Fairly Odd
tough.
Parents.
Yeah, those were
Yeah.
fucking. Danny Phantom was
Danny
tough.
Phantom was tough.
Yeah, for
Jimmy
sure.
Neutron. I watched a little bit of that.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron or
Um,
like Adventure Time was
yeah. Oh,
goated.
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time
That's
was fucking
probably
goated,
like one
bro.
of my favorite cartoons ever. Like a lot of people say Regular Show, and Regular Show is
Regular
really
show
good
really
too.
good
And I
too, bro.
like I just finished like I did a rerun of all Regular
Yeah,
Show all the way to
Gravity
the end.
Falls too.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity
is good
Falls is
too.
go. I well not recently, but like about a year ago, I did the whole rewatch of Gravity Falls. It's tough, and especially if you watch it in order,
Older.
it's a really good story,
Yes,
bro.
bro.
But for sure, like, nah, we're not gonna be watching none of that new shit, none of that like
Nah.
Baby Shark, bro. We're gonna be on that OG stuff, bro.
Nah, I mean it'll be interesting too because like I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day that like these newer generations, especially like kids that were born after like 2010 too, and they're growing up with different cartoons,
Yeah,
and we're looking at them like, oh no, these cartoons are whack. Like what the fuck is Bluey? What the fuck is
yeah, but like,
Coco Melon and all that shit? But then like when we were growing up, bruh, I bet our parents were thinking the same thing about some of these cartoons. Like I remember like it's weird to me because some people I talk to, like their parents will be like, yeah, like we didn't let them grow up watching SpongeBob because SpongeBob was stupid and like all that stuff. And I
yeah.
was like, dang, like I grew up watching
SpongeBob. Yeah,
SpongeBob.
I grew up watching
Like
Phineas and Ferb, and
that shit
I
was
actually
cool.
remember one time though, my mom did get mad at me for watching Phineas and Ferb for a long
Mhm.
time. She was like, "You're watching that shit too much," and she changed it to like
Dang.
PBS or something.
Uh-huh.
But nah, Phineas and Ferb was like the goated for like it was just my show.
It was just-
I don't know. Do you remember Kik Butowski?
yes,
Bro, that was
so
so
tough.
tough, and I feel like that show was so goated too.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker was doing crazy
I
shit.
know. And then I used to play like on the Nickelodeon website. You could go online and
Yeah, that's
play like
another
the
thing
games.
that I miss, bro. Like the website from like the Disney XD website or the
Yes.
Cartoon Network website, you would be able to play the games.
Yes, bro. Those
Bro.
games were some of the fire. Like on Cartoon Network, there was this one game called TKO, and it
Oh,
was
I
like
think I know
it was
you-
the fighting game with
game
like
where,
the
like,
they
all
had,
the
like the
characters?
robots and
Oh,
all the
yeah,
characters
yeah,
and all that
yeah.
shit. And that was
That's
the
fucking
that was
gas,
that
bro.
was better than Smash, better than Brawler, better than all these Mortal Kombat. Right?
Yeah,
Like
like you would just
yeah.
hop on your like every single time I went home like during like third grade, I would
Mm.
just wait to go home to hop on like cartoonnetwork.com,
Yes,
bro.
bruh.
And it's so sad that those websites are like not the
Not
same
the same. Yeah, because I
anymore, bro.
went
Because now you
back.
can get like an app or something like
Yeah.
But before it was like you would go on the website and
Website.
play that shit, bro. It was tough,
I
bro.
know. And I went back like not too long ago and I tried to play that TKO game because I just remember as a kid playing it, but there were a bunch of people that were just so much better than me. So I was never good at it and I wanted to go back and play it now, but it's I don't even think it's up or
Yeah,
it's
I
it's
know, bro.
different. Like the servers don't work.
Yeah,
But
I also remember, especially like about Phineas and Ferb, they had like this game of like from the movie, like the 3D
mhm.
movie shit,
Oh yeah, they did
and,
have a
and
game.
there was like parrying you had like attack the drones, bro. That was
Yes,
so
that game
tough,
was
bro.
fire, bro. I was
A
playing
lot of
on it.
those games were so fucking good, bro. Now
Yeah,
it's like it's not the same
I
though.
know.
It's not like, and it's different though for sure because like my mom, like she was like an 80s kid, like
Mhm.
the stuff that she grew up on, it wasn't necessarily the same as us because like like they did have TV shows for kids and stuff, but they didn't have like playing the games and all this other
Yeah,
shit, that we grew up on. So for sure,
like
I don't
I'm.
know, but I'm gonna try to put my kids on other stuff.
Yeah,
What's
I
in?
feel like
Yeah,
no. What? Can I ask your question?
no, you go, bro.
I just feel like we kind of grew up in like a really good area and like time in society too because we grew up like as the rise of technology was happening.
Yeah,
So like whereas like I have some siblings that are older than me that yeah they saw like the implementation of Facebook and iPhones and MySpace being created, but
yeah,
we grew up with like YouTube and Instagram and
yeah.
like not only that, but technology was really starting to pick up
Yeah,
with
and I
us.
was able to like see both sides because I remember like playing on a fucking flip phone, and then
Yeah,
now obviously playing like
exactly.
we were able to, although we were not 100%, we're able to like old school stuff
Hmm.
as someone like maybe born in the 2000 would, but we were
Exactly.
still able to kind of be a part of that generation where we got to experience
Exactly.
some of the older stuff and then see
Yeah.
like the rise of it.
Yeah. And we got to see some of like the first like the games on like the iPods and like
Yeah,
the
all
flip.
that
Like we
shit.
got to see all of that shit, and it's just crazy to think about how far we've come since then.
Yeah, bro. Now we got VR, bro.
Yeah,
I need to get a VR set. Not gonna lie.
bro. Yeah, I.
My brother-in-law has one,
Mm,
and I tried it out the other day, bro. I need to get one of those.
yeah, the Oculus is fire.
Yeah, bro.
Like
I need to get
it's
one
so
of
fire.
those. I definitely need to make that fucking $500 investment. I think I'm gonna
It's
get that. I
fire.
think I'm gonna get that before I get like, cause right now I'm still hot on the PS4, bro.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie to you, but I think I'm gonna get the Oculus before I get the PS5.
Dang. Yeah, the
It
Oculus
just
is fire.
that should look fucking
Yeah.
sick, bro. Just fucking playing in there,
And
shit.
like for me, like I would connect mine to my PC and like you could download the games and like I'd connect it to the PC and it would be cool. But you can play the games on the actual Oculus itself too, which
Yeah,
is it's fire. It's a lot of really good games that you can
yeah,
get for it.
yeah, for sure. So
It
I'm
is.
definitely gonna get that. That's probably by Christmas. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make that investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But nah, what's one of the questions I was gonna ask is like, what are some things you're gonna put your kids on?
Put my kids on.
Yeah,
Definitely like shows wise, all of the shows we talked about. They're like I want the same way that I grew up watching some of my parents' favorite cartoons, like
yeah,
of them growing like that. I watched The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I watched George Lopez. I watched like all of those. Like even though necessarily it wasn't my parents growing up, but even some of my older siblings, they grew up with like the Nick like Nick at Night shows like Friends
yeah.
and Full House and all that stuff. I grew up on that stuff. So even though I had my own cartoons, it was like I still got a wave of like the older cartoons,
I feel
Martin and
you.
Gina. Like I mentioned, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So my kids will definitely, get a taste of that, but they'll also get a lot of like what we grew up watching, the shows that we
Oh,
mentioned, and
yeah,
then like I'll let them watch their shows, of course, because I don't know what the new shows are gonna
yeah,
be
for
during that
sure.
time, and they might be cool, but they would definitely grow up watching those shows. I want to put them on to some of the games that I played too,
Oh
because
yeah,
like
for
for
sure.
me, I was lucky enough to have cousins and older siblings around me that played games,
Yeah,
so they were able to put me on to certain games, like especially in the Call of Duty series, and then
yeah,
like with the 2K, my brother always played the 2K, so I was able to hop on that wave. And then I had cousins that played Roblox, and like
yeah,
being able to play Roblox even back when they had stuff called like ticks, and you
yeah,
could use the ticks to buy like the Roblox clothes instead of spending money. So like just a lot of the nostalgic stuff that I grew up on playing and
yeah, for
doing,
sure.
I'll put my kids on. There was this one game that I grew up on as a kid, and it was called Jumpstart 3D World. And a lot of people don't know about it, but like
Yeah,
sometimes it pops up in like the nostalgic TikTok videos that you'll see.
I feel like I heard about it.
And it was like it was like a learning game, but it was fun. Like there was a lot of fun shit you could do. Like you could like have your own pet that you put in the incubator, and
Oh
it would
shit.
actually like
Speaking
hatch
about that
after a
shit,
week.
you know what that just reminded me of? Fucking Club Penguin,
Oh
bro.
yes,
Club
bro.
Penguin
Club
was
Penguin was
so
so
tough,
tough.
bro. I was spending hella money. Oh, I had to spend it on that.
No,
I
you
was spending
good.
hella money on fucking Club Penguin,
Oh
bro. Not
yeah.
gonna lie to you, bro. Like now looking back at it, I feel like I did spend like a good $200 on Club
Dang.
Penguin.
Yeah, Club Penguin was definitely
Bro,
that
Club
game, bro.
Penguin, like you, like OG Club Penguin, because
Hmm.
I don't know how. Actually, I don't even know if it exists still, but
Hmm.
like the OG Club Penguin, where you would just go in there and like you can make like your igloo, you can get your like, what are the little pet calls? Fucking
Um,
fuck, I don't
it's like a
know.
fur. It's not a fur
Fur
ball. It's
ball,
like
but yeah,
it's
it's like
something like that.
like one of those, bro. Like having your own pet, and you would go to like the club, and then like you
Yeah,
would do like missions, and you would
I
get
know.
ranks on the fucking like dojo for
Yeah,
like
they
the
had the
ninja
ninja thing.
stuff.
That shit
It
was
was
so
so sick, and then you had
fire.
the spy stuff and all this stuff that you could
Yes,
do, bro.
that shit was
All these
so
other
tough.
worlds, bro. Like, and it was like with other like it's like an online game
Yeah, that
too,
was
so you
probably
were able
one
to
of
see,
the.
bro. It was so fucking tough,
That was
bro.
definitely one of the best like interactive online games like that.
Bro, but I was
Probably.
spending hella money just to be able to play those like exclusive stuff, bro. But it
Yes,
was
man.
worth it, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Club Penguin was at its peak,
Yeah.
especially like 2010 to
Hmm.
2013 or so.
Yeah,
That was
man.
just I was spending way too much money on there. But
Yeah.
Club Penguin was definitely tough.
I mean that's kind of how I was on the game that I was talking about too. Like they had these exclusive stuff that you could do like for the holidays. They'd have these cool little rides or cool little events that you could do, but you had to have a membership on the game.
Yeah, yeah,
And
I
so
was
there
having
was like
membership stuff.
there was like recurring payments where you would pay monthly or yearly, and then there was a lifetime membership for like $100. And I remember convincing my parents like, please, please, can I get this lifetime membership, bro?
Fuck,
And
bro.
like I finally did get it, bro. And that was like my childhood game growing up. So
Bro, yeah, that was definitely like a flex. I remember going like to school and everybody like, look at my Club Penguin. I have
yeah.
this, and this, and like, you know, you would like somebody else would pop up with like more shit or like a
Hmm.
more exclusive membership.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I did definitely spend way too much money on Club
Yeah.
Penguin, bro. Lucky they should bring it back, bro, for
I
the
know.
OGs, for
They
the
had
OGs.
like I think they did bring back like a V2. Like some people made a V2 of the game and it's pretty much exactly like how the original game was. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because like I know that at some point they started like making it 3D, and then after they
Hmm.
made it 3D, like they put it on like the phone and other shit. It wasn't
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
though. Like I want like OG Club Penguin to come
Yeah.
back because it was just so tough.
Facts, bro.
Like I would spend hella fucking time on there, bro.
That's so
No,
facts.
for sure. But yeah, I mean, with my kids, I really just, I one of the things I want to put them on is for sure, like sports wise, I want to hopefully they play soccer.
Hmm.
Whether it's a boy or a girl, like I don't care. Like, you know,
You gonna
maybe
put them
if
on.
they like something else, then obviously I'm not gonna force my
Yeah.
kids into doing something, but I'm for sure gonna try to like push a certain stuff into them
Yeah.
for sure. Like this thing, I'm gonna be like, have you seen that picture where it's like this guy and then the kid like wrapped up in blankets watching like movies or something?
Yeah.
That's something that I for sure want to
Want to
do.
do with my kids. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
it's just one of those things that hopefully
Hmm.
they'll come.
Yeah.
Last question, like just to end it up, when you have your first kid, like first how you plan on having kids, and then what do you want your first kid to be?
You said, do I plan on having kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
then what is like
definitely.
your like what kind of like what you want it to be, like a boy or a girl? When
Well, like ideally, bruh, it would be nice to have like two kids and it be a boy and a girl.
yeah,
But if like I had to go which one I want first, I feel like I would want to have a girl first. And the like
tell me out, bro. I
yeah,
feel like a lot of
like
people
I
don't.
would want to have a girl first, and like I was having this conversation with my girlfriend, and she was like, she made a good point. She was like, "Yeah, I would want to have a son first, so like the older son
Son
could
can
protect
tag the
like
girl.
the
Yeah,
daughter," which I get that definitely 100.
that's a, such a valid point, but
But like when for me, growing up having like a bunch of older sisters, and I love my brother to death though. I do love my brother to death, but growing up, especially being in a household with a bunch of like older sisters, it was like there's so much that you get to learn more than beyond your parents. Not only that, and also too like it would be nice to raise my daughter first, and then like
yeah.
like because obviously the first child is gonna get spoiled the
Yeah,
most, and
the
like
bro, for sure. No,
like
and that's exactly my point too. Like I grew up around women.
mhm,
Like I'm the youngest one of out of eight sisters, so
mhm,
like I know exactly how that position is. And for me, like obviously depends on who my partner is. Maybe my partner doesn't want to have kids, or
Yeah.
whatever the vibe is. Really, just depends on who you end up being with. But ideally, I like same thing for you. Like I want a boy and a girl, and I want my first kid to be a girl.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like having an like the first being like a girl, like being the oldest, and then having like a guy under it, like it just helps you. I don't know the idea, but for sure, I feel like it's a little more like you have more of a connection with them,
Yeah.
and like you're able to mature a little bit faster
Yeah.
than than if you just had two boys or something,
Yeah, exactly.
And I also feel like they're like if it's like two boys, like maybe the older one would probably like bully the younger one
Exactly,
or
and I'm
something
not
like
trying to
that.
have that either.
Yeah, so I like for sure wanna like our little princess. You remember just having that little princess running around and you
Yeah,
being able to
exactly.
spoil
Like,
her and being able to
yeah,
like,
like that is that.
bro,
Like,
like I know
she,
that my girl is gonna be like for sure daddy's girl. Like she's
yes,
gonna be spoiled. She whatever she wants. I don't give a fuck.
like,
Whatever her mom says,
but
I'm
that
buying
it's
her, bro.
funny because that's how it's gonna be when she's younger. But then the minute she gets older, she's gonna be a twin just like her mom. She's gonna be right by her mom's side.
I know,
But
bro.
it's like then that's when the son comes into, and then
Yeah,
you
that's
can
when the son.
raise.
Alright,
You
all
can
right,
raise a
yeah, I already
son.
have
You
my
be like, all right,
time.
let's
Nah,
go,
no,
let's
no,
go
nah,
do our
we have a kid.
thing.
Yeah, for sure. No,
So
but I want a girl like for sure,
yeah.
like especially like when them growing up, especially like little kids,
Mhm.
whatever she wants, she's gonna get. I don't give a fuck. Like if her mom's
Yeah.
mad at her, like no, don't buy her. I don't give a fuck. That's
Come
my girl,
yeah, I
bro.
got you.
That I got you. I got you. No, that's for
Mhm.
sure what ideally that's what I want. But I
Yeah.
definitely plan on having kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
And either way, like how it ends up,
yeah, how it ends up.
that's
I
just
mean,
how
whether it's one or two or twins or triplets or whatever, and that'll be crazy
yeah.
though. But I mean,
I'm
also
excited for family.
depends on like the girl you're talking to, or like whoever
Mhm.
you end up having actual kids with, because you don't know. At the end of the day, as a guy, it's kind of hard to say because like we're not the ones getting pregnant, we're not the ones really like going through that process. So I understand that for some like girls, maybe they want like it's definitely gonna come down to whoever you end up
Now,
with.
I do have one final question for you. I know you asked for a final question.
Yeah.
So, if you were with somebody and like, you were really, really in love with this person, you want to marry this person, and you guys plan to have kids together, and then you find out they're infertile, what would you do?
Bro,
How would you feel about that situation if you found out they couldn't have kids?
we can adopt. We can adopt. That's all it is.
I feel that.
I
That's a
don't
very
know.
good answer.
I don't know why people like be tripping about it so much. Like
Hmm.
obviously they're not gonna be like have your blood, but
Yeah,
like that doesn't matter, bro. Like
exactly.
it it you know it's kind of hard to say. Obviously it's not your kid.
Hmm.
You didn't have it,
Hmm.
but it's still like it's the way you raise it. Especially if
Yeah.
you have it, you adopt when they're babies,
Hmm.
or like when
I'm
they're
gonna treat
really
that kid
young.
like it's my own.
Like I'm gonna treat that kid like it's my own. If I'm adopting and I'm taking on the responsibility, I'm gonna take it. Like
Yeah.
you know, if they're infertile, or even if I'm infertile, like I
Yeah.
don't think that's the end of the world.
Exactly.
Obviously, so I don't know. I don't know what some people just think it's so bad and they're like, oh no, I can't do
You
that. Probably
can't
like,
do that.
bro,
Like
it's there's an easy solution to it, which is adopt.
exactly.
Like
Adopt.
we're not like like, and there's even if we didn't want to adopt, like we nowadays we have the technology to actually like work around it and try to like
Exactly.
make something work,
Yeah.
um, where we can actually use our DNA for it.
Hmm.
So there's like options now. It's not like we live in the fucking 60s where it's like
Yeah.
your options were limited. Like no, there's options. So for sure, like I don't see like the problem with
Exactly.
that.
I agree with you because I be seeing some people sometimes that are just like, like, I want kids. I do want kids. But if it came down to it, like my partner was infertile, like I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I'm out, like bye,
Yeah, that's
I
bro.
would
What the
totally
fuck?
adopt, and I'll treat
Like
that
we're
kid just
adult,
like
like
my
my
own.
own, and yeah, at the
Yeah,
same time, it's like all right, well, we're not able to have kids naturally, but there's definitely other ways to do it.
and we still
So
treat it like our
yeah,
kids.
that I'm still gonna treat it. I'm a kid. Now another, I don't know. We said the last question, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna go here for another 2 hours. No, but like, all right, for real, like, what? Let's say you're talking to this girl. Well,
Mhm.
obviously, you already have a girlfriend, but hypothetical girl, CJ's girlfriend. Don't kill me after watching this.
She gonna kill your ass.
Oh God, bro, no.
She's gonna kill your ass, bro.
Hypothetically, let's say your girl.
Hmm.
Fuck, I don't know. I don't want to word it out like wait, but let's say you're talking to this person and you find out they have like a kid,
Hmm.
and like I don't know, their father just out like they're completely
Hmm.
over there, like their father. are you gonna like continue the relationship?
Yeah, like you were using my girl as an example. If she came to me and we first met and she already had a kid, 100%. Because it's like even though that kid is not mine, I'm not gonna just be like it's the same story about like how people will be together and then it's like you got your dad's kid, the dad's got his own kids, and then the mom's got her own kids, and then they have that one kid together, and like the dad goes out and gets McDonald's for all of his kids
Yeah,
and doesn't get McDonald's for the mom's kids, and they're like,
yeah,
how you gonna leave out them kids? It's like it's not my kids. No, I'm not gonna be that type of
yeah.
dude.
Nah.
Like even though it's not my kid, if you had a kid with somebody else, like I would accept that kid as my own, especially if that's like,
If the
you
father's
know,
completely out of the picture, yeah. Or I mean, I don't even if it's not out the picture, but
uh-huh.
let's say like they're not completely like together,
Yeah.
like I don't know, maybe not in this moment of
Uh-huh.
my life, but like obviously as I get older, I probably would.
Yeah, and to put things into perspective too, like I got family that like, their situation might be like that too. And it's like even if that person has a father, like a real father, a biological father, and then they have their stepfather, you can have a really good balance to where it's not weird. Like it's like,
Yeah,
like that person is keeping their ex in their life in a tied way. Like it's just they
yeah,
have a kid
like they
together.
have a kid together, and like maybe they got their dad's there, or
Mhm.
or maybe for some girls maybe the mom's there, but like they're not together, or they're
Yeah.
not like whatever it is. I don't know. I just feel like for me, like if it's a true connection and I've like completely see myself with this person, and like I know that like I'm gonna be 100% cool with them, and but they have a kid, like I would accept it,
Exactly.
and,
That's
I
that's
would
that's
like
where I stand.
I wouldn't. It depends on also the situation. Like let's say
Yeah.
their father was present. I'm not 100% like not in the moment, but I know that there's gonna be some boundaries because the father's still present. I don't
Yeah.
want to like take over a role, especially
I
knowing that
get
the
that
father
too.
is present. But
Hmm.
like let's say that he's not, like I'm gonna take that
Take
kid like
that
as
role
my
as
own.
your own. Yeah, I agree with you fully.
Yeah, but
Like,
even if the father was present, like if they needed help with something, I would still help them out or
hmm
whatever it is. Like I wouldn't be like weird about it, or like
yeah,
that's not my kid. I'm not gonna take care
exactly.
of it.
Or it's like the still saying, like if he goes to his dad's house, cool. But then when he comes back home, it's like I'm not gonna just be like, "Yo, what up?" Like I'm a still treat that like that's my stepson, that's my stepdaughter, that's my stepkid.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
like
No,
that's
yeah,
just
but
how I
it
view
just
that.
depends on your relationship with the person for
Of
sure.
course.
Uh, but I don't know. It's just like for sure. I don't think I would right now, just because I'm
Mhm.
not like in a position where I can take care of a
Oh yeah, of
kid.
course. I'm not either,
But
bro.
but like let's say in the future, for some reason it happens.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
who
That's a
knows?
future. That's a future.
That's a future thing. But that's if it happens. I don't know.
Mhm.
That's just like a
That was a
if it were
hypothetical.
very hypothetical,
Yeah.
because it's kind of weird that no, I don't know. It's assuming it would happen, but I don't think at this point in time.
Mhm.
It's just a really hypothetical.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I just want to make that very specific.
yeah.
I don't want to hear, fucking, your girl coming out for
She
you.
gonna definitely come up on here and be like, "Yo, Gerardo."
Yeah, bro, she gonna be on me, bro. Like it's really hypothetical, even for me too, bro. Like I swear,
Nah,
I'm
I'm
not
just
trying to
like,
fuck with a girl
nah,
with a
you
kid right
good,
now,
bro.
bro. For sure. But all right, we're gonna wrap it up right
Oh
here. I think
yeah,
that's a good time.
yeah.
We
That's a
we
pretty
gotta
good
we covered a good
session,
amount.
definitely. I think our biggest goal right now is staying on it and keeping a
Yeah,
good
for
head.
sure.
Like it's all about consistency. Like no
Yeah,
matter what you choose to do, in your life, even if sometimes you have like a bad session or a bad day, or you have like times where you're not as motivated, just as simple as staying consistent can be a deal breaker, or like can make or break it too.
yeah.
Staying consistent is a
Being
big key.
consistent.
And
The biggest key to success is consistency, guys.
exactly.
So you're trying to do something, just be consistent with it. We're not trying to leave it too motivational. We're trying to have it a chill session today.
Mhm.
So it was a good session. Thank you guys for tuning in. If
Oh
you made it
yeah.
all the way to the end again, shout out to you. We appreciate absolutely everything. We're in our fourth session. If you're still
Yeah.
watching us, listening to us whenever, like, shout out to you.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate every single one of you guys. Leave us questions in the comments below. Next episode, we're gonna do another Q&A, and next
And yeah.
episode we're gonna have our first guest. So you guys
Yep.
gotta stay up for that, bro.
And if y'all are watching this, bro, we gotta come up with a name for you guys. We gotta come up with a name
Yeah, a little
for y'all
fan base.
tuning up.
Make us a
So
little Instagram fan base, like page or something. Fucking
yeah,
picture of us from old pictures of us when we were
mm,
kids and shit.
yeah,
Bro, imagine fucking a picture of me, bro.
like
Loki,
just
if
resurfaces.
yeah, bro. I used to have bro. One of the things I regret, I don't know why my mom let me, but I had Facebook when I was like 6,
Damn.
bro. I'm glad I deleted that profile, bro,
Yeah.
because there was a lot of shit in there that shouldn't be out there.
Yeah.
But if for some reason my old Facebook page comes back up, bro, I swear to
It'll
God, I was
be
a kid. I
interesting.
was a kid, bro. I can explain, bro. I swear to God,
Yeah,
it
you
wasn't
should have
me.
never said that because now people are gonna go searching.
Oh God, bro. No, that shit is deleted, bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
I think. I don't think you can find it because I remember. Fuck. Let
It's
me just shut up,
yeah,
bro.
because we gonna end up seeing some pictures on here that we ain't even knew
Yeah,
existed still.
I
Like
know, bro. Yeah, I was like, fuck. I thought I deleted that shit.
yeah,
No, that was me when I was a kid, though. So I mean, I know it's nothing bad, but it's just like corny and it's like, I posted that shit.
I feel you,
Like,
bro.
mom, what the fuck would you
I'm in
let
the
me, bro?
same boat. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's been a good session today.
nah,
Good
for
little
sure.
chill session. So if you tuned in, and you watched to the end, drop that like
Yeah, drop that
and
like,
you know.
go check us out on TikTok, on Instagram, on Spotify. We're trying to get it to like other podcast platforms soon. So stay on up on that. And then yeah, next week we're gonna start introducing guests.
Yeah,
So
and
it was a good for episode for you guys to kind of get to know us. But now we're gonna start get to know another other kind of people,
oh
and
yeah.
definitely gonna bring more topics. I know for sure you guys are into the relationship stuff. So next
So
next
next,
stuff that we're gonna do a Q&A. Make sure you put down some questions
oh
that you want
yeah,
us to answer, because I know a lot of you guys left some good questions from last time,
yeah, that was a good Q
and
and
it
A.
was a really good one. So let's have a good one next time, and we're gonna bring guests. So also,
Yeah.
if you're homegirl or homeboy, just let me know if you want to come on with the podcast and
Oh
chat it
yeah.
out with us, bro. We're always open to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and drop some comments down below. If you got any questions,
Yeah, for sure.
any ideas that you guys want to see on here. I know you guys really like the Q&A stuff,
Yeah,
so
so
we're gonna
we're
try to get some of those out
we're
soon.
gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
100%. All right, well, this
yeah,
has been
yeah.
Motion Mixtape,
And
and
we
we
out.
out.